Soul Steel Jets just subscribed. Finally back on a stream I can actually attend Dom. 34 months supporting you. Glad to be here. Avikekwa.
Hello everyone, I'm excited to see you guys. Let's go in. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I did put in back the bunny. However, she is a scammer. So do not spend any of your points on her. Second of all, this happens every time. Hold on. It's either me or the bunny. I forgot I can't have both. Sorry. The bunny has to go. Sorry. It's me. I'm here. I'm the VTuber you want. What the fuck? Alright, you guys. Hold on. Let me look for my mad emote. You know what? What the hell? Fuck you guys. This is the Obby stream. You're gonna... hold on. Wrong hand. Fuck you guys. I hate you so much. What the hell? Can we get a change? No, you guys are keeping this model. This is the stream where you sign up for. Screw that bunny. There's only one what do you call it? Spout reader, and it's only enough for me. Avi, hello. Oh, no, not you, lady. You're the only one that doesn't get to flip. Everyone else does, though. Everyone else does. It's on site, dude. Hold on. Let me try to find an expression. There you go. I'm happy. Well, not after that debacle. Guys, I cried out the 3D model to be shown, and you want the old one? You're right. The bunny can't yap like you do. Yeah, why do you guys want the bunny so much? For those of you who don't know, on Friday we had an Easter stream. Also, I'm cropped. Let me fix that. On Friday we had an... oh, hold on. I can fix... wait, no. I can fix... no. love it. No. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. No. Yeah. Shush the screen. There you go. So on Friday, I was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to stream on Sunday because I always work Sunday. So let me go do a little Easter stream. And for my Easter stream, I was all like, let's do it rabbit themed. So Nayu was the one that suggested we play Rayman Raving Rabbits, and I was like, this is awesome, dude. I love this game when I was a kid. I never finished it. And then I played the. I decided, wait, let me go all bunny themed. And so I found a bunny model for free that has already VTS Pog enabled. And we tried to mess around with it. However, it scammed all of us. It scammed all of us equally. Well, not me because I didn't pay any money for it. But it said it was going to read out my alerts for me. It was going to read every messages based on the channel points thingy. And it did. And it did that sometimes. And by sometimes I mean like 30%. Teeth doctor gonna pull your gums out. What the hell? This is where the wasp tracks her gaming certificate. Oh my god, yes, I do need to put that in the gaming certificate. I also need to put what's that one game from Legend of Zelda? Mini Soul? Mister. The game that you guys recommended me where Link turns very, very tiny. Michigan Report. Oh shit, yeah, that too. Thank you. I always forget this website. I need to bookmark this now that I can see it. Blah! Imagine I'll be paying for a model. Would be me times 3. You played Minish Cap? Yeah, there it is. I'm in the process of playing Minish Cap on my own free time, and honestly, it's really fun. I really, really like it. Hold on, let me go add it as well.
Honeysuckle from Tu Pythagoreano Neckup.
Oh my god, Pythagorean! Sorry, that's my email. I always have to add on. Thank you. Oh my god, I forgot to thank my subscribers. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Hold on. Thank you.
Time I actually paid for it.
Oh my god, you did, Kiwi. We really are exchanging the same $5 back and forth. Well, first of all, okay, let me thank everyone who subscribed. Oh my god, yeah, this is the subscribing day. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Nayu, for the tier 3 of subscription. I really... This is just tears. Hold on. We're sad. Sorrow. All right, I'm done. I think our streamer is drunk. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my left eye. Wait, no, this eye. Oh, I need to look directly into the camera. Hold on, maybe I need to bring my monitor down so that I can stop making my eye so saggy. Was Avi even alive when Minish Cap released? I think yes. Actually, that's a very good question. It released on a console that was older than me, so of course, probably Minish Cap. I'm playing through Minish Cap right now. It's really fun, especially since I'm playing on a little emulator device, and oh my god, the artwork is actually really cute. It's not just pixelated. The artwork is cool. That's awesome. It is older than Avi. According to this thing, oh my god, no, I'm older than it. Its initial release date, 2004? The Game Boy Advance, when was the Game Boy Advance made? I thought it was made in the 90s. 2001, okay, yeah, close enough. 2001? And they still made game for the Game Boy Advance? Wait, then when did it come out? What? Hold on, guys. We're learning something together. Holy shit. Wait. Yeah, this is in my age group. I thought it was ancient because it was pixel, so I just assumed. Wait, you're in 3D? What the fuck? Hello, Alice. Yes, I do have a 3D model. I like that every single time I do these Monday streams, someone finds out about it. Finds out I have a 3D model, and they're like, oh my god, it's never coming back soon. Amazon shipped me the Sonic variant steelbook of Sonic 3 movie, and it gets here tomorrow. The Shadow one gets here on Saturday. Wait, that's exciting. I love that so much, Cinnamon. I'm excited. Why would the teeth doctor be disappointed in you, Avi? Did you not floss? Actually, this month has been the most I've flossed this week. I've bled so much, and I think it was really funny because the first day of me coming back to flossing my braces and stuff, the sink was full of blood, and so was the trash can with the floss little sticks full. All of them were red. All of them were pure red. It was great. And then I was like, all right, I'm ready to do this tomorrow too. 3 times a day. The Minish Cap! Yeah! Alright, let's read about this together. 2004 action-adventure game developed by Capcom and Flagship, and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy Advance. The 12th entry in the Legend of Zelda series, The Minish Cap, was released for the Game Boy Advance in Japan and Europe in 2004, and North America and Australia the following year. Did this have like a DS release? I feel like it should have. Yeah, so it was in the Game Boy. Served as a prequel to Four Swords. A prequel? To Four Swords. And which one is this one on? Oh, this is the logo. This is the logo I see a lot in like the green t-shirts and stuff that men tend to wear with brown khakis. No mames. Hey, you guys can't sit on your high throne. Do you guys floss once a day? You guys better be flossing for me. My ass has to do this for 30 minutes because of all the metal shit on my mouth. Holy heck, are your teeth okay? It's a Zelda shirt, exactly. It's the Zelda shirt. Oh, hold on, can I point? Can it track me pointing? No, it can't. I have to take off my sweater. I haven't flossed in a hot minute. You should. You really should. It's really good for you. Oh, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. It's bad. Just get dentures. You still have to floss under the dentures, actually. You have to make sure nothing gets stuck in under those dentures. Also, you can just force us to... You can't just force us to do TikTok dances. Is it a TikTok dance? I thought it was a Fortnite thing. Twink. Thank you so much, Gear, for the hydrate. I got some flossing done every now and then, and I got mouthwash on the daily. We love to see it. Alice, make sure your mouthwash has some fluoride in it. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know what else it's doing to you. Use those dino floss picks. They're fun. The platypus beaks? Are you on drugs? Not yet, brother. All right, hold on. I get some... Oh, I already read that. My fault, King. I'll go back to my corner and I floss every day. Have you tried the very first Zelda on the original Game Boy yet? No, I haven't. I wanted to do Minish because I just wanted to see how it was. And Alright, on my little emulating device, it's called Miu. I think I can legally say that. I can legally say that I'm using a device to emulate games because I have legally owned every single Nintendo game for legal reasons. I will say that. Oh my god. And it's illegal for me to tell you how to get those devices when you don't own them, which is what I don't do. What was I going to say? It's very cute. I like it. I've been trying to use it a lot more now. The problem is... It's so tiny. No, that's the opposite of a problem. The problem is it makes me want to collect more devices. But I will stick with this one. Anyways, oh, of course, I've got the fluoride stare down pat. That's really good. I like that one, Alice. Hold on, there was a response I was going to read. I'm going to go brush my teeth, actually. Thanks for the reminder, bro. Yeah, also, make sure you wait 30 minutes to brush your teeth after you eat food. Otherwise, you're going to injure the enamel in your teeth. First of all, let me thank every single subscriber today. Podcast of the day is Nayu, who says, "Wah, I'm so sorry I was absent for 5 minutes before the stream started. I was biting into a meal before the stream, and I was like, okay, I got 3 minutes left to run to my bedroom. And then it was like the most hardest meat ever. It was very chewy. And if you have braces, if you have ever worn braces in your life, chewy is bad for you. As in, it is so impossible to do it because you're nerfed by your teeth being tightened as you speak. Remember, chat, Avi owns her games. Yeah, I owe them. Oh my god, I'm scratching my nose and it made me hit like this pose. That's pretty cool. Remember, chat, Avi owns her games. As your lawyer, don't say anymore. Okay, got you. She hates Star Wars. You mean Chewbacca? Does the TTS work? No, it doesn't. How cursed can I be with it? It doesn't work. It's a scam. Hold on, let me turn it off. Anyways, Legend of Zelda is for the Game Boy Advance. I don't fucking know why I thought the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance were like older than me. I mean, I guess the Game Boy Advance is, since it was in 2001 and I was born in 2002. But I think it's because with my view on things is based on the PlayStation 1 and 2. Mostly 2. Hold on, let me see the PlayStation 2. When was the GameCube released? GameCube. 2002? 2001 released. Yeah, 2002 in Europe in May and America's wait, what? Wait, they made 2 consoles in the same year? Wait. You're telling me that the Game Boy Advanced was hold on. The Game Boy Advanced released in 2001 and the GameCube in 2001? People did that? How do you make 2 consoles in 1 year? I feel like they make them every 5 years now, or like 10, 5 or 7. Especially since how long like the Nintendo Switch 2 came about. And it still is interesting. Is this only a yapping stream, or do we get sick Minish Cap gameplay? It has to be a yapping stream. Because I just wanted to talk about just that I'm trying to game more. Now that I'm an adult with decisions and drugs. I leave for over 10 minutes and we're still on about the rabbit. I only just mentioned it one line. That's it. I am older than the PS2. When was the PS2 released again? It was in the same year as GameCube, right? Because the GameCube flopped because the PS2 was just too cool. It's yapping. She hates at gaming, even if it's a 2-stream week. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna see my doctor Wednesday for braces, because Wednesday is the only day they have for me that I'm off as well. I don't want to do it on Monday, because then I feel lazy. Actually, maybe I should have just canceled today's stream, and have the yapping stream Wednesday, and then have it Friday. Alright, I'll think about that in the future next time. I'm older than the first Xbox old! Wait, when was the Xbox released? Let me go look it up. Xbox release. What's it called? The Xbox One? No, just the Xbox. I need to look. I don't hate it, but I still need to brush up on my gaming history. Being doctored on live stream when? Oh, it would be embarrassing. My if it was like what I'm seeing this week is gonna be my regular teeth doctor, and so I have a long history with this teeth doctor. So she'll be like, I see now at 21 years of age that I've been operating. Sorry, after 21 years and operating on you for so long, you still haven't flossed. As a grown adult, I'll be like, yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm younger, I bet. Yeah, lady is the youngest one here. Alright, so the Xbox also released as their first console in 2015. November 15th, 2001 in North America. Based as a American company release first. Sorry, that was just me being silly. Wait, we can make consoles in America? Wow, ideas like this are so foreign to me as a Zoomer. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance would sometimes link down to the GameCube for extra features. Oh, link up to the GameCube. Wait, what? But it makes sense since they had Super Nintendo link to the game. What? Wait, what were the extra features you did if you connected the two? Wait, maybe I should see like advertisements for GameCube and Game Boy Advance. I did not know these were released in the same year. Bro, that's fucked up if you're like a parent. Because in America, this was released what? Hold on. 2001 in Japan. And to international markets in June. It's like in June, it's like, oh my god, my son wants the coolest console for the summer. All his friends get it. All his homies get it. And then like, you buy it and it's expensive and the economy is shit because it's after 9/11. No, wait, no, this is before 9/11. Wait, this was before 9/11. Wait. I wonder when was 9/11, Avi. 2001? Wait, was 9/11 in 2001? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. So, okay. Clueless. Avi, are you trying to turn us to dust? This happens like every stream. It's great. Shalom, GameCube. As the great Esther said, Happy Easter, Xbox. Did he say that? Hold on. Wait, is that actually? Hold on. I need to look into this. My favorite thing looking back into past of like just old trailers and stuff in the old times was back when oh my god. Back when what was I gonna say? Yeah, but like I love seeing celebrity cameos and be like, what was a cool movie at the time? What were they making them do? Because back then everyone was free of cringe and the scripts were written by executives who were so out of touch. So things were so funny. And since it was like leaving the 90s, it was like everyone was still that hip. Yeah, you can talk like this. It is totally normal. Yeah. We're gonna do this. It's extravagant. I love it. It's extravagant. It's camp. I love it.
Gave 100 bits.
Now everyone just wants to grow. Wow, I did not say this sentence right.
For Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby and Emerald, you could import your Poke Team from the handheld to the GC game. There was also a peripheral to Hook on the bottom of the GameCube where you could straight up play Game Boy Advanced games. Give me like 2 weeks, I can teach about game console history and random stuff. The Rock endorsed Dog Xbox.
This was The Rock, when he was in wrestling, right? Was he like a big movie star yet, or was he still like the WWE guy? I'm not too certain about wrestling lore, although it's one of the things that it's like in the back of my mind I think would be cool to get into, but I'm too lazy to do it. I already got so many things I want to get into, like comics, for example. That picture of Jason Alex there playing GameCube. Who's Jason Alexander? Hold on. Oh, we should have posted it next year. Next year, let's post Happy Easter Xbox from Usher. Everyone's going to love that. It'll be a banker tweet if Twitter's still around. Oh, God. Okay, that's why. Hold on. Happy Easter Xbox. Hold on, let me go play for you. Don't look at that. Don't look at the right. Don't look at the right. That was no one. You didn't need to know who that was. He was a minor time movie star. Aw, it always sucks seeing people that are just like, oh, I wonder where they are. And you just hope they do good. You just hope they're doing good. Oh, man, I never knew about this. I feel like I remember it like 2 years ago someone told me about it, but now I forgot.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
God, I love that. I love this. It's so silly. Usher. Cause baby to you made my favorite Minecraft song. Okay, I say that, but is it? Okay, whatever. It makes no sense. It doesn't. It is cute. I love it. I want to watch more of these videos.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
Okay, here's the better non-TikTok version of it where it's actually like you can see where he is. The 1920 by 1080 as God intended. God, this is amazing. I love this. Why do you look so smug? Because he's getting paid $1 bazillion to say this line. Millions up the drain. It's so funny. I don't know that. Hold on. Wasn't that with the like Kubrick? Remember the PS3 ads? Remember the PS3 ads? I have not seen PS3 ads. Avi, do the smile. Okay, my eyes are half asleep, so now I just need to smile. Hold on. Where's my smiling emoji? I guess it would be fun. No, my eyes need to be open. Hold on. I got this. That was my angry one. That was my... Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Can I collapse all of these? Happy... No, my voice cracked immediately. Happy Easter, Xbox. Lux, hello, 3D Avi, woo, hello, Lux. I do have 3D Avi, but I have never figured out how to, or I don't know where to start thinking about putting this into VR chat or somehow, or some shit like that. You're so cute, I cried. Thank you, Lux, and happy Easter, Xbox. I look just like that guy. If you need help, BB, I got you. Really? I'd be so happy. I distinctly remember doing the Activision layoffs during. Gear wasn't the CEO. He wasn't doing the Activision layoffs, but it was during it. They hired James Corden to give the news with the CEO? What? Okay, that would piss me off. Are you serious? No way. Okay, I need to make a thing where I can allow you to dump links in the comments. Also, thank you, Jax, again for joining. I'm so sorry, I didn't say earlier, but thank you for the 34 months to subscribe. It's always the ignore that sound. I'm always happy to see you. I hope you saw my ping in at VTuber Simping. I thought of you. Would hit this model with various VR props. That's very funny, Jax. Actually, is there a way to make tits work? I don't know. I only know it's for like 2D models. So I'll double check real quick right now. Please let me tell you about Nepo Baby Jeff Cayley's first Game Award show, Cybermania 94. Wait, you know what would be peak actually? Now that you said Game Award. Wait, no, you're right. I so badly want to do like a watch along of every single Game Award, but I know like there were like fucking 3 hours long, so and mostly copyrighted, but I just don't know what it was back then. I've never watched an E3, and I will never get the chance to watch an E3 because isn't E3 like dead or something? Did she do a key jingle? A ping? I turned off all ping. No, not Jax. Soul Steal's Jax, not Jax. But what do you mean you turned off all pings? Do you actually hate me, Jax? How else are you gonna get my annoying at everyone? Hi, smiles, pings. Avi spilled her chips. Why are there so many names similar to one another? Yeah, there's Jax, there's Tex, there's Jax, there's... I think there is another Jax. No, not Jax. Oh fuck, I'm forgetting now. And then Jackson. Actually, that's pretty far off. Critical Gamer Overdose. That was great. I would love that. E3 less? What does that mean? I gotta start killing y'all. Yeah, I think we should put all these games that all these people that get mixed up together into one room, and then we should just make them fight to the death for their name rights. Completely left me out. It's all good. Listen, I'm already struggling to say names and words and sentences right now. Forgive me, Mex, that I didn't forget about you. I was just trying to remember Jackson for a minute. We love Jackson in this house. Jackson is a cool artist. Even then, I'm pretty sure I'm saying the wrong name. Hold on, let me double check. Watch me fuck up someone's actual name. Kiwi! There ain't another me though. Yeah, you're an original guy, Kiwi. I actually like that you named yourself after a fruit. I don't know, something so like, no pun intended, like fresh about that. Like it's pretty swag. It's pretty marketable too. I also really like kiwis. If I was not a VTuber and I was like in an alternate universe, like some insane cracked artist that's doing like a marketplace thing. Actually no, I was 18 after the pandemic. I'm doomed from the start. I would have named myself something mango adjacent. I fucking love mangoes. I love mangoes more than strawberries, but this is a bad take, you guys. I love mangoes as much as I love tomatoes. I get insane over it. Just like both of those, I am left a wet mess when I eat those. I knew you were gonna say mango. Yay, I'm a mango girl. Do I look like one? Basic girl chooses the basic girl. Fuck, I can't read sentences right now. Sorry, I didn't do my fucking vocal warm-up. La 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 la. E u a o e u a o e u e e u a e a u. Okay, I'm good. How is that a bad take? Because people fucking don't like tomatoes. Also, mango is not basic. It is amazing and sexy and like the most difficult fruit to eat ever. Girl, take a second. Slow down. You know what? You're right. I need to take my drugs still. Hold on. I don't want you guys to look at me while I'm taking my drugs. Hold on. All right. You guys can look at me now. I realized that was so funny how I took my drugs and they went like I shake my head to take them like it's trying to escape from my mouth. It's just a pill. I didn't spit it out. I just made funny noises for no reason. Me when doors stop. Wait, elaborate. What did I say? Don't, hold on. Why don't you want me to, wait, I realized with the emojis. Don't put me in the same room as a Mongo, bro. I'll fuck it up. Hold on, you know that one? I can recreate really bad gifs. Do you know that one gives it like, you know the one I'm talking about? Hold on. Where's my axis? The gift that goes. Hold on. No. This is not the rotating axis. Holy shit, my dumpy, dude. My dumpy's insane. Hold on. Where is it? Where's that one? Setting. Give me 5 seconds. That one gift. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Hold on. Oh, whoa, now it wants to keep the settings. Okay. Oh. It doesn't work now because I fucked up all the settings. Damn, you could bounce a quarter off that. Everyone stop talking about me. Need me a baddie built like Selena. Mex, you have to be the baddie built like Selena. Hit the gym, bro. Get on leg... Hold on, what is it? Get on leg day right now. Make that bitch work. There you go. Damn, you shit with that? Absolutely. Hold on, let me read Mac Lanky's message. The Freddy Fazgiot. That's insane. He can't leg day anymore. What happened?
Connell_Cernich gave 100
Did I make a joke I didn't know about with like trauma related to your leg?
100 Avi, the way you're slightly bent forward, I'd consult your doctor. Seems like you may have scoliosis.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
Also, nice ass.
I hate you. Okay, I can speak now. Sorry, my brother came in playing copyrighted music. Crushes pee-pee streamer? That was the motion I was trying to do. I was trying to do like the silly like hammer slam, but the finger tracking got lost. So is complimenting a prime posterior against the rules? No, I wanted to be silent to make them think about their actions. Anyways, hold on. Let me go read Mex's message though. I think you said something terrible. Not terrible. Hold on. What I was gonna say, he can't leg day anymore, shaking my head, hitting my chest to get some nice titties. Hell yeah! You may not be able to get an ass anymore, but you can still get some nice tits, bro. Hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my knees are essentially dead. Wait, yeah, because you talked about, how you said you didn't stretch and stuff, right? Also you being in the military, so like tendons and shit, like, disintegrated and you can't get that back, right? That's awful, like genuinely. I'm just like, wow. This is why you guys should all see your doctors, alright? You know, I'm gonna go jump for Mex today because Mex can't. Like, sometimes when I hear about people, like, getting some major fuck-up, I'm just like, wow, that can't be me. I'm so sorry, bro. I think I'm gonna go on a run today. Maybe I'm gonna go skipping today on my walk home. So, I don't know what I was gonna say. Time me out. Oh, I already read that. The comedic silence was good. Thank you. I really wanted it to just sit. Abby, can I DM you a link involving E3 reveals? Oh, what do you mean? Okay, so what do you mean a link involving it? Like, is it a YouTube link? Is it like a blog post someone made about all the time? Cause it really depends. I'm so sorry I'm burping so much. I have almost 0 cartilage left in both. Jesus fucking Christ. I almost resent my bunny suit Avi yesterday for Easter. Oh, hold on. I almost resent my bunny suit Avi yesterday for Easter, but I left it as a you had to be there thing. Aw, you should have resent it, or at least the. Actually, no. Wait, which one? Actually, no. Kiwi. If you guys didn't know, Kiwi did last year have an amazing Easter Avi post, but it is exclusive on Patreon if you catch my drift, and it's pretty good. I come back to it once in a while. I'm just like, this is pretty good art. At least the one with her clothes on. Well, the other one still had her with clothes on. Anyways, I had almost 0. I already read that. In this economy, so I can carry him like the old days. Ah, Cold Blood, you are so nice. Man, nothing makes me want to enjoy my mobility more than knowing someone else can't enjoy theirs. Yeah! Okay, you guys say that and are trying to, like, shame me for saying that. But, however, have you considered the fact that every time I complain about my braces, you guys all have a takeaway of, I can't wait to enjoy this meaty steak later. Or wow, I'm not gonna floss my teeth, but after hearing Avi, this poor woman willingly paying $5,000 for braces and then paying someone that much money just to debuff me and make me spend 30 minutes on flossing every night, maybe I should floss because I don't have metal things in my mouth. All right? It's inspirational. It's pointing out that you guys should be grateful. You all are not going to be in your 20s, 30s forever, all right? See, I even made it exclusive. Inclusive to you guys. I have to go to work. Bye! Have a good day! I hope work doesn't suck today. I hope your feet feel okay. You should get yourself a foot massager. Well, I fucked up my left knee too when I fell at New Year's. Now, if I step wrong, my knee cartilage missile... My knee hurts reading that. Let me go read about knee cartilage and taking care of it. Bro, I can get new teeth for that. No, you can't. You can get like maybe one new tooth and that's it. I have the entire braces set. Obvious braces shames the British viewers. Honestly, British people have nicer teeth than me. What was I gonna say? Five who? Hold on. I thought E3 was dead. It is dead, Gersounds. What I'm saying is I never became like an active gamer news person until E3 was gone. I think we did watch one game awards and I was too sleepy to remember about the 7 a.m. Nintendo Switch one. I was too lazy. I like the funny clip that you did, Nayu, about my med check. What was I gonna say? Let me Google like knee cartilage pain. I want to learn more about this. Also, because Jax, we are both in America, so it's not $5,000 in dental anything is not going to be that much for the health insurance. It's going to be like $20,000 for a full set of teeth. Knee cartilage, people fat. So let's see. Common symptoms includes a feeling of locking or clicking in the knee. Hold on. I want to look more into it, but I think whenever I watch anything like involving a physical injury, the item that I'm watching on the TV starts hurting for me in real life. So I'm looking up knee cartilage pain, and now my knee feels a little bit tingly. Wait, you're an American? Unfortunately, I am. Well, I'm not even like, I was gonna say like, oh wait, no, California was once owned by Mexico. Listen, all I'm saying is the border crossed us. Just kidding, my family wasn't like central Mexico, so I can't even say that. California was once Mexico. Exactly. And so was Texas, and so was New Mexico, hence the name. I like that it's called fucking Mexico and New Mexico. It's like how we have York and New York. That's so gay. Is it bad to say that's gay? Like, that's so silly and whimsical and gay. And I really mean it as in, like, that's kind of a silly but, like, campy thing, but, like, funny, but also, like, not derogatory. You're so gay, dude. I am so gay. Avi has USAitis. If people can talk about lice, does your head start to itch? Yeah, literally that. And like, oh god, I get paranoid too. People used to call Mexico Old Mexico. Did they actually? That's funny as hell. They're trying to do a fucking Gulf of America like 1984. It was this way now. Yes, historically the term Old Mexico is referred to the country of Mexico, especially during the period of Spanish colonization. Oh, it's Spanish colonization. Okay, never mind. Gay. Me and the Spanish Inquisition, it's on side, bro. It's do not put me in a room with a Spanish Inquisitor. I will be throwing heads. They're gonna be red paste on the wall soon enough if I see them. Ooh, let me at them. Just use it as a slur, Avi. No. Yuri/Yowie Mexico and New Mexico. What does that even mean? New York used to be called New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam? Hold on, let me look at that. Because, oh fuck, okay, hold on, I'm trying to copy and paste, but everyone's chatting. God, I love my keyboard. Ooh, Avi, you're canceled right now. I'm just like saying, I like saying that's so gay because I'm a gay person, and it's funny to reclaim that. It's funny because it's also my second favorite thing to say is fake and gay because I like saying truth and straight as well because the concept of fake and gay implies a truth and straight version. And it's even funnier. I think it was this one video I watched where they said fake and or gay. Which makes it even funnier because it's like and or gay. So it's like it's either fake and gay or it's the truth but incredibly gay as well. It's and or gay, an inclusive approach. It's amazing. I love how stupid it is as a lexicon and how much it works so well. Oh my god, my tummy hurts. What was I gonna say? Hold on, someone said something earlier. What was it? New York and New York have gay sex with each other. That's not how it works. I hate you guys. Hold on. It was typically used as an insult or to lesser topic, but you're a girl failure, so I give you a pass. It's just so versatile and so silly, but in my chronically online brain, oh, I was gonna say, why did they change it? I can't say. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, hold on. There it is. Which out said. Okay, it was which out. That said it. Verifiable and heterosexual. Yeah, that's so fitting. It works so good. Oh my god. Fact checked by True Patriots is also a really good one. I think it's just like inherently there's something funny about like calling something the truth or a lie. Like we have fucking, oh yeah, this is verified by True Patriots. We have fake and gay, and then we have other things like chat, is this true? Well, and then now we have a new iteration of that where fucking loser people are going on Twitter unironically pinging Grok and going, Grok, is this true? And then everyone has an iteration of that like, Gonk, is this true? What was it? Grunk, is this true? Like, Gorp, is this true? Like, we're all making fun of them, but inherently, there's something funny about some dumb person, one, using Grok, and two, just someone having, like, a stupid brain moment where they don't see the reading of the text and are just like, this is a funny joke, but then they go, no, Glorp, is this true? And then everyone just clowns on them. It's great. Anyways, yeah, that's what Grok said about me, and I'm so offended. Graham, is this true? It's real. Avi, is this true? Yes, it's obviously very true and very real and very gay as well. Have you ever been really far even as to decide to even want to look more like? Call 985-655-2500 inside the detail for. Go further and even more decide. What the fuck am I reading? Grok, cool down. Can we get the new Grok review? Oh man. Listen, the first time I used Grok, it was because I didn't know what the fuck that button was on my profile pic. It was an incident. Actually, do we have a clip of that? I really need to say that. I need to find it. We just did it randomly one day. Not you. What does the timestamp say for when you created that command? This is important to me. If there is a timestamp. I don't think there is there? Any Groks in the chat? You know what? This could also work for you guys, since you guys are called my grubs. Grubs, is this true? Quiet shrug. Is there not? Do you use Nightbot or StreamerBot or Grok that? I'm gonna grok your mom tonight. It's not. Wait, have you guys seen that stupid thing where it's like, I'm gonna James Bond burger your sister? Last night I James Bond burgered your sister. Something so stupid. I have such like the worst fucking brain rot, dude. I'm dead. It was at the subathon, so fucking rip then. We're never gonna see that again. Last night I James Bonded your sister, and then the fucking me when I find the person who James Bond burgered my sister. I James Bond burgered your mom, shit lips. That's me making the Cars comic referenced. This is old school, is it? I mean, is it old school? I love it so much. It's so stupid. Bro, it's Hitman Meet Your Sister. Hitman Meet Your Sister. Shut up. Night, since you're here, can you send me that bot for Friday? I don't know how to get it out of YouTube. This is fair. Is this a quarter pounder? Oh, you're right. That might be part of the joke. Also, what the fuck does this mean? Shut up. No one knows what the hell this means. Anyways. Me on my way to James Bond Burger. Your sister. It's so stupid. I missed the fucking Robert Downey Jr. meme too. I also missed the stupid chicken little don't even joke lad. It's oh my god. It's so stupid. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for James Bond Burger. Doesn't even fucking make sense. You mean Iron Man? Oh yeah, Iron Man. Sorry, my bad. Oh my god, you guys, it's the James Bond Burger. It's real. I'm so happy. This is stupid. I really need to touch grass. This should make me so happy. Don't just dox him, man. Oh yeah, sorry. I pulled up his full name. That must have been scary. That is so dumb, lol. Avi, go touch grass. Wait, there's a James Bond restaurant in Switzerland. That's awesome. A little time in the sun might be needed. I spend so much time in the sun, actually, and I'm still like this. The sun isn't enough, you guys. I need... what do I need? I need something else. The sun isn't enough. What do we say? What do we say when touching grass isn't enough? Finish that sentence for me, chat. You guys always come up with singers. Little less sun, you've been baked. I think I want you back inside now. You're really catching on radioactive fucking skin cancer now. I say radioactive. It's not radioactive. It's something else. Lobotomy. Yes! Touching grass isn't enough. I need a lobotomy. That's so real. When touching grass isn't yourself, bury yourself. Oh, you're telling me to end my life? What the hell? Therapy? Nah. Avi is having nostalgia mention. Hello! Oh my god! Hey, KLB, thank you so much for the raid. Unfortunately, for you, you came in the most brain-rotted scene ever, where I James Bond burgered your sister. Great, hello everyone. I'm so sorry if you don't know what the fuck this means. I don't know what it means either. It's stupid. I love it so much. Got his ass. Yeah, I got you, bro. Ooh, you're so owned. I'm about to James Bond burger her sister. You're the best, Wasp. Thank you, Lifting Dude. I'm glad you could say that after I said all of this. I won't call you a fake bee, you waspinator. Oh, that's awesome. I actually like the title. Kelby, nice sister. Would be a shame if I James Bond burgered your sister. Actually, wait, Kelby does have a real sister. I feel bad.
Lifting _dude.
Oh, anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for giving us up to Lifting Dude. Not my sister. I'm sorry. I had to. What are you gonna do about it, huh? I'm on the other side of the pond. But does his sister feel... What the fuck does that mean? How do you feel bad? You said nothing. No, I feel bad because he has an actual sister, right? And that's crazy. Oh, he does? Oh, okay. Don't ask the next question, which had to be, is she single? I don't know whether it's an older or younger sister. Wait, does Kelby actually have a sister, or am I making up shit? I have two. You have two? That explains a lot. That must suck having a sister. Wait, do you have any brothers? Also, wait, what do you mean it sucks having a sister? Shout out to Kelpsis. Yeah, that is actually like her real account, right? One older and one younger. Yeah. Do you have... Whoa! What do you mean, whoa? I was saying that explains a lot, isn't? No wonder you're so sensitive to female emotion, man. You have a lot of emotional maturity for someone of your age and of your type. You said that inadvertently. You know what? I did, because you know what? I think sometimes it's very apparent when a dude has sisters. Either it makes them the devil, where they're just like, I fucking hate women now. They're crazy. My sisters are insane. And maybe they are insane. But it makes that guy even more insane because he has to live with them and it just kind of ruins a dude. And two, he's normal. He's a normal human being because he learns empathy. What's his type? VTuber. Yeah, that's me. And that they're from across the pond. Yeah. Start playing Split Fiction with my friend. Ooh, how was it? Or are you telling me to do that? I know you were trying to say that you did that, Sound Blaster, but for a moment I was like, do you want me to play split fiction with your friend? Is this some like new thing people are doing for VTubers? Imagine that. I'll hire you to play a game with my friend. I'd be down to do that. I still need to sign up for an ePal account to spend money on it and then play with a girl a game and then get really shy. Oh, Mimi, guess if I have a sister or not. You do. I think you said you have an older sister, Jax. You're weird. Honestly, the fact that you're weird but also very, very empathetic is a very interesting combination. I am the insane sister, actually. Are you? That's funny. Goddamn, mental illness is a green flag. I had a sister. I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. Real and true. Yo, that's like an E-date. But imagine, like, instead of requesting it for yourself, like, oh my god, I get to play with my favorite VTuber. It's, can you play with my friend? I think I would see that happening if, like, a dude who is a super VTuber fan but still wants to be, like, normal functioning member of society has friends that love anime but hate VTubers, which I think is a stupid genre of people, but I shouldn't say that. Sorry. That was a knee-jerk reaction. People that are fans of anime but don't like VTubers, I can understand. The most popular clips of VTubers are people doing weird stuff, so I understand. But there's like, but that's also weird to me, right? They're like, oh, because I know you be. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Because I know, like, some people that watch anime, but also hate VTubers. They have, like, this idea of it. I think it's just, like, an inherent hate for, like, parasocialness. Which, you know, I can see. But some of them are so weird. They're just like, I know that guy's 40 years old behind the anime girl screen. No, but it's so weird because it's like, you don't think women exist on the internet and want to do fun stuff, too? Like, some people have weird notions in their head about women. Ignoring the misogyny, they just don't believe women could be losers, right? They believe that all women are Stacy's, and it's like, no, some women are losers. And some of them have never met a woman that's a loser, right? Does anyone else feel that way? I doubt they think that hard about it. Some of them are very there is a couple of YouTube videos about people being like, I hate VTubers, and I watched them, and I decided to check them out, which I like went into a little bit, which I thought was a really interesting video. There's like I think 4 of those videos. People hating VTubers both make sense on some points and is very neckbeat on other points. Yeah, some of them I'm just like, okay, you just don't think women exist on the internet. That's okay. I'll be bringing up ancient text, Stacy's. I feel like that's come back in recent year with Chad, like the Chad and the Stacy's, which is a female version of the Chad. Yeah. So that's how people know it now. No, don't ignore the misogyny. It's why we have the joke of all people on the internet are men bit. But it's like a weird misogyny where they're just like, all women are sleeping with 50 men and they all have rabies. It's like, you've never met a woman that's clearly never had game. You've never met a woman that has no, what do you call it? No, that is like the saddest attempt for like a person in general. It's like that one meme I saw where it's just like, just you think, like this one girl's like, oh, I really wish I can kiss someone. And then their friend replying, just because you think you're a lesbian doesn't make this any less pathetic. Like, being pathetic is very gender inclusive. Very sexuality inclusive, too. Females, where? Don't tell me there's a woman behind me. Oh no, that's just James Bond. Oh wait, he's gonna James Bond burger my sister. I'm sorry to bring it back to James Bond burger. Who doesn't have rabies these days? True, dude. The fact that I like, because I have my braces, I accumulate a lot of spit and it builds up into like a fuzzy little bubble in my mouth. It feels like I have like rabies sometimes. I was gonna say burger again, but I let women be pathetic. Let it be known that women are pathetic. So what I'm getting from Mommy is it's cringe to be a VTuber. Basically, yeah, save yourself. Women got more agency in society and men realize they can't be shitty and suddenly have a lady, so now they take it out on society. It's a lack of self-improvement that leads to these neckbeard takes. Take a shower and get a hobby neckbeard and stop saying slurs. It's more so the fact that it's like, bro, women, I don't think there's such thing as loser women because they got boobs, they have a hole. They can do one thing, start an OnlyFans. And it's like, one, you also have a hole. I was gonna elaborate on that, but I think that's a lot more ominous. Dude, the people that have the most game are gay men. The compliments I've gotten from the community, oh man, love them. Really? That's so funny. That's funny hearing Jack saying that he got like swooned by gay men. I love that for you, Jax. Are you gay? I don't think you are, right? I think you're just a very, very comfortable with like your sexuality, and we love that for you. Yeah, I'm a woman online. Yeah, I'm a bass. Deal with it, men. It's so silly. Avi is just one of the guys when Avi turns off the voice changer. Wait, I could put a voice changer on right now. Avi, that's so smart of you. So obviously you must be a man. I've seen that too. I've seen people be like, no way. This has to be a 40-year-old man behind the screen. Maybe sometimes it's projection too, because it's like, no way could a woman think and be funny. This has to be a man. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my god, I can't see. Oh my god, I can't see the movement. Now I must go. I have no idea where you were going out with that sentence. That's some scary gear. I take pride in my hole. Shut the fuck up. Okay, we're not talking about you, Wichow. Kind of real. Hold on. Yeah, really? That's so funny that Kelby joins in on Jax's point too. Oh, also, hello, Jax. This is Kelby. He's a flesh tuber. He's also British. Kelby, this is Jax. He's very scary, but funny because of how silly he is. Hello. I like doing it. I should do that more often. Alice, hello. It's nice to see you. Have you met with Chow yet? Yeah, you should immediately like block him on Twitch right now. Just don't even read his messages. Hi, Jax. What if I introduce chatters to each other? Done. Nice to see flesh tubers, real and true. Demi, but yeah, is it Demi, but yeah, I've only ever gotten dated or hooked up with women. I had one fella come up to me and was like, hey man, why were you yelling at me? And I was so confused and said I wasn't. He said, yeah, but those beautiful eyes sure were. And I got so flustered. That's crazy insane, Jax. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Hi, Kelby. I'm apparently scary. You're scary to me, not until you're scary to a and I'll never elaborate because now the freaking street guy is on my way. Also, there's 30 seconds until the ads. I'm sorry. Jackson Kelby talking. The Yowie goes, shut up! I mean, no, sorry. Keep cooking. Sorry. It's my natural reaction to say, ew, when I think of, two guy friends that I know kissing. But when it's two guys, yeah, sure. When it's two guy friends, ugh, yucky, get away from me. I do that with like a straight couple. I'll do that with a gay couple. I'm equally grossed out by people kissing in front of me. Anyways, you're blocked. Have a nice day. I'm not homophobic. I'm just lonely. Friends, parasocial, what? That's insane. Haha, I love women. Do you want to make out, Kelby? That's crazy. Straight men kiss each other too. No, they don't. Okay. Actually, I just read. No, they don't. Okay, they do. Actually, no, they don't. They'll do anything but kiss. We are. They should. Based. Dude, wait, Avi, are you still going to Offkai? I'm hooking you up with someone. What do you mean hook me up with someone? I was like, yeah, I'm going to Offkai. Yes, they do. You know what? Maybe I don't. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I say this really nicely. You guys, everyone in my chat is honestly a really cool dude, so this does not exclude anyone in my chat. Some straight dudes scare me, and I don't like hanging out with straight dudes. There's some dude vibes that I get, and they're rancid, and I don't like them. There's a certain amount of vibe I get from my coworkers. I'm just like, I don't like hanging out with you, and I hate you. I don't hate you. I just know if I have a conversation with you, we're not getting along. And also because, yucky. Our homie handshake literally ends with a kiss. And you know what? Good for you. Sometimes you feel the head vibes and they're rancid. Yeah, sometimes they're very rancid. Straight dudes are, ugh. Yeah, and I know a lot of very cool straight dudes. Some dudes that are just like, oh, you're straight, but you're awesome, funny, hilarious, and nice. Because there's some people that are just like, they're a little bit interesting. I'm going to try and hook you up with random ladies. That's insane, Jax. You're scaring me. Well, I hope whatever you're celebrating goes well. Damn, okay. Girlie wants me to have a dick inside. Can't even be straight in this economy. No. I just said okay. Sea-Dog, okay, see, now we know Sea-Dog is one of them, because I said everyone in my chat is very cool and amazing, and Sea-Dog somehow happened to ignore all of my disclaimer and immediately went for, I'm going to stand in gunshot in front of the straight men to save them. I will defend you, straight guy. You totally were like that with me, right? Haha, surely, right? Which one? The being nice to you, or I hate you and I think you're rancid? Because I don't think you're rancid. Okay, oh, you're straight, but you keep joking about kissing men and jerking their shit at match. Foxfeed, you're crazy. You're straight, but you aren't a piece of shit. I've literally been asked if I was gay because I was too happy. Genuinely asked that, though. Yeah, it's... Wait, hold on. What's that one fucking meme? Lemonade, non-binary. I like, there's some straight dudes I'm just like, I don't like your vines. But I also think dudes should be allowed a lot more liberty to do things because of this fucking amazing ass Twitter post, or was it? Why are you as a man drinking lemonade? Fuck it, I'm non-binary now. This shit getting crazy. Like, how did we get here? That's so great. I love this screenshot so much. Thank you, non-binary lemonade lover. Yeah. Huh? I protect men and women. Am I not allowed to have compassion for people? See, now he's ignoring my point entirely. I should just let straight man die now. Oh my god. No, Avi, please don't James Bond Burger my sister. I forgot I was talking about that, huh? Bad people are always a minority in their respective groups. People just remember them more often than the good ones. Smiled. I'm surrounded by that group of minority of straight men that are kind of garbage, and I'm so sad. That's the only reason why I don't like my job at work. I'm like, oh, I don't like the men there. The women there are awesome and they're really funny and they're really sweet to each other. It's just the men there. I'm just like, dude, the hets are in trouble. I should just let straight. Oh my god, I keep reading that. I mean, gay used to mean happy, right? Real and true. Gay used to mean something whimsical and amazing, and that feeling inside your heart when a good song comes on. And now it means homosexuality. Coincidence? Just kidding. This shit's getting crazy is my motto. Unironically, have been asked that kind of stuff. Yeah, and it's like, that's crazy, dude. Okay, I'm back. Just got my haircut. What's this about the gays? Oh, I'm just like, dude, some dude just get too much shit for doing anything now. Is a white boy not allowed to be a little silly with it? Are men not allowed to be fun and whimsical and collect action figures and think about Optimus Prime a little bit too much? No. Not without anyone assuming anything of them. Oh, right, women exist. Also, I hope your haircut's fresh, Jax. Are you gonna jump into the shower? You know about the lemonade. It's kind of gay, bro. Yeah, we all know lemonade is very gay because, you should be drinking beer and destroying your, liver. Chat, I'm trying to read Lee's chat. I'm so sorry, Lee. Chat, what color would be Avi's J's? Like, my J's? I actually like the color yellow on shoes and blue. I heard the Minecraft movie got passed by the Sinners movie. Get screwed, losers. Let's go. I think I want to see Sinners now. I have been subscribed to YouTube Premium for so long, and the only unfortunate thing about that is I miss the ads because they're the only way I tune into TV and movie media. Like, I didn't know when the Minecraft movie was going to be released because I never saw any trailer for it. I never watched trailer even when I had, like, no YouTube Premium. But at least I knew something was coming in the 10 seconds before I get to skip the ads. By the way, do you still have to wait 10 seconds to skip the ad, or are they making it longer and making it 15 seconds? You were just lied to. No, that sucks. Yeah, I know. Like, I think The Sinners only made 66 million. And I say only made, but that's pretty good. It already surpassed its budget. Wait, I just remembered. Aren't you the same VTuber who was homophobic? If you hate straight men and love gay men, who do you even love? I love my mommy. I love my daddy. I love my siblings. I love my Oshi. I love my grubbies. I love my grubbing. I was gonna say a Drake line. What was that? La la, she told me, do you love me? I told her something. My mama. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry to bring up Drake again, but that line is so fucking iconic. Also, the Cheesecake Factory line. What was it? Fighting at the Cheesecake Factory. You know that's my favorite place. Like, God. I wish he just stuck with that. Also, that's reminded me how the white trash boycotted Bud Light because the trans ad, and then their sell really tanked, and they drank Modelo instead. I mean, heck, I had no knowledge about beer and stuff anyways. Bud Light. So, and their sell really tanked, and then they drank Modelo instead. You love James Bond burgering my sister? Oh yeah, I also love James Bond burgering your sister. My pastime. Oh, that should be my, like, Discord caption, like, my profile. No, bring up Drake all the time. Drag his fucking ass. It's hilarious. I just miss when he was a silly artist, dude. Avi is officially the homophobic What? Nobody hates the gays more than her. You're right. I haven't read that fucking Yuri manga. Multiple Yuri mangas. Because I'm a fake fan. Where are my pink lemonade enjoyers? Oh, fuck yeah, Hiru. Based as hell. Auto mod. Oh, shit. Is it my bad? There you go. You're free now. Don't just say you're right to the allegations. You're right. I should have denied. I said it again. I'm sorry to all my gays out there. I'm sorry to gay Twitter for not still reading the girl I liked wasn't a girl at all. I'm sorry for never finishing the rest of Madoka Magica Girl. I only watched the initial TV series and then I didn't watch anything else. I'm sorry, I never watched Revolutionary Girl Utena. I'm sure it's really great, and there's multiple ways to watch it, even free on YouTube, and I'm just really lazy. But I will say, I watched Malcolm in the Middle, and that show is very funny. And has a lot of homosexual undertones, so I should get a pass. Play a ukulele and apologize. I have a big-ass guitar, fuck, I bought the wrong instrument. Dang, Kilby and Avi are so cool. Pink Lemonade Gang. Yeah, Pink Lemonade Gang. I am never denying pink lemonade. At my work, we finally have strawberry syrup, and it tastes god-awful on all of our drinks, in my opinion. So, and it's only edible when it's on, like, lemonade, as pink lemonade, and it's so good. I never watched that show. I love it. It's so good. It's so 2000s. It's like a family sitcom. It's truly a turn your brain off. The premise of it is just that Malcolm is in a poor family. He is out of three brothers. There's Reese, the older brother, who's like the typical dumb bully older brother, and they all bully each other, to be fair. They all physically fight, and I think that's funny. And then there's Dewey, who's the baby of the family, and he is just like, as the baby, he gets extra bullied because he's small and short, and he sounds like that. But he also is smart too, so he also comes back at his brothers when he can. And then there's Malcolm, who is a whiny little sarcastic shithead who has a big ego, a fat ego, and yet is so emotionally stupid. And he gets sent to gifted class. And I like that show because I see myself a lot of Malcolm, unfortunately, when I was in middle school and high school. So that show resonates with me a little too hard. Because it's like, oh yes, this poor family where one of the child is seen to have an IQ, because this is 2000s, of a really high IQ, so he gets sent to a smart class and he hates it. Wendy's strawberry lemonade is so good! Dude, I'd fuck for... Fuck? What? I'd kill for a fucking strawberry lemonade! The Dewey meme of his pixelated face going, what the fuck, is a cult classic. Which you're gonna need to send out a stream discussion. I'd fuck the strawberry lemonade, bro. Do not put me in the same room as a strawberry lemonade cup. But you became a VTuber so much you could have related to Malcolm? Wait, what do you mean by that? Avi in the Middle coming in 2026. Yes, and then they're gonna have a remake. But my favorite part of the show of Malcolm in the Middle is, despite this being like a poor family, like Lewis and Hank, sorry, not Hank. Yes, Lewis and Hank, played by Lewis and Hal, played by Bryan Cranston. Bro, they're absolutely in love, and they smash every single episode, and I love that. Hal, his character in the show, is a dad who's very silly and whimsical, but he loves his wife, Lois. It is the 2000s, so there's still that sense of, oh, don't tell your mom about this. This will be a secret for us boys. Oh, you know, when I married your wife, I had to calm down, but back then before, I was this thing. I exploded everything and all that, but I settled down because your mom was some real hot stuff. Stuff like that. The dude across the bar lowering his glasses at Avi, shaking a strawberry lemonade. Yo, Wendy banned Avi from touching strawberry lemonade. Dude, I'd be so sad, dude. I would end my life. Send the Dewey, what the fuck, JPEG. I think I know what you're talking about, but I love Malcolm in the Middle. It's so silly. Hello, Free Force. Thank you so much for the follow after my statement. Sorry, I just saw the I've never seen this. This is so funny. What? Oh, I'm covering it. He's also Mr. White in Breaking Bad. And that's amazing, right? You really see how much of a very good actor that Bryan Cranston is, from the fact that he's so silly in Malcolm in the Middle and so scary in Breaking Bad. But I also love the fact that, like, the writers for Malcolm want to make Bryan Cranston do anything for them. And I mean anything. They made that guy do, like, a car wash scene, and they had him, like, move his tits around on the car windows and say they put him in booty shorts too, with a white t-shirt, and getting a hose and wetting himself with that. That was crazy. That was hilarious. The show is filled with quotable dialogue, much as the classic SpongeBob. Pretty much, yeah. It's very, very much like that. It's very quotable, very iconic because of how hilarious it is. They have all subplots, like 3 different subplots in each episode, so you never get bored of it. But sometimes you get moments like, whenever I read a book or like watch a movie and watch a TV show where there's like multiple side characters and side plots within one episode, there's a side plot that I don't care for, and I'm just like, me. But then there's a side plot I do care for, and I'm just like, yeah, this is awesome. And it's kind of like that. It happens mostly because, like, you know, there's Malcolm, there's Reese, there's Dewey, and they all intercross sometimes with plots. And then there's the parents. They get their own little moments in the show, especially because Lois, I don't know why they did this. I hate the fact that, like, for Malcolm in the Middle, Lois has a coworker that is in love with her and, like, constantly wants to break the marriage between Hal and Lois. Really targeted the young Avi brain with that. I did. How did I get here? My mom and dad love Breaking Bad. Dude, you should put on, like, Malcolm in the Middle if they haven't seen it. It's so funny. But Breaking Bad, I can't watch that, dude. I can't watch it. I'm still watching it, but I can't watch it. It gets me, like, so sad. Damn, can I see that scene right now? Did he also have Sophie tits too? Asking for a friend. Hold on, I think I can actually pull up Hal Malcolm car wash. It's like a 5-second scene, so it's not that much. Apparently, even the actor who played Malcolm said that in an interview that he kept visiting Mexico because everyone recognized... Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't know why, but Malcolm was so popular in Mexico too, which I thought was really funny because I never heard anything about that. Like, I know there was like a Chavo's iconic, Dragon Ball Z's iconic, but I didn't know Malcolm was also very popular in Mexico. But that's so funny to me. And like, I want to find like a Spanish dub of it, but not even the Disney Plus of like Hulu extension has it, which makes me upset because I want to hear it in the Spanish dub. Because it was public TV. Where can I find it? What is it called in Spanish? What is it called in Spanish? It was on public access TV, much like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, but I want to find the Spanish dub. Like, I can find the Spanish dub for Dragon Ball Z pretty easily, but not Malcolm. Of course you didn't hear about it. You wouldn't understand them speaking about it, fraud. Shut up! Malcolm en el medio. That's my first guess, right? What is it gonna say? Oh, yeah. Malcolm car wash. I like it. I like the show. Like, I can see why in Mexico, like, Dragon Ball Z is very loved because it's super iconic and amazing and fighting. Malcolm in the Middle, it's like a really good sitcom. I love it too. But I like it because it's so American. It's like, even though they're like a poor family, they still live in the suburbs. And well, I guess there's some. Actually, you know what? No, I can totally say why they love it. LATAM helped anime go stratosphere. Yeah, honestly, I wish we were in the universe where Japan catered towards like Latin America. That would be really funny to see, like a what if. Like, what if we get like popular? Why the fuck is this not casting? Sorry, that was very loud cursing. I argue because they are poor. It is so messy. Yeah, I just realized as soon as they said that, G-Man, I was like, wait a minute. No, that's very, very iconic, actually. It's not capturing my window for some reason. I remember watching it, I think both in English and Spanish. I think from the same channel. That's crazy, from the same channel then. Why the fuck isn't it broadcasting my... I think my window's crashed. Let me close it again then. Oh, wait. Do I have 2 windows of Firefox open? No. Okay, there it is. That's why. Avi, have you ever seen Mega Bloks Nomadland? That anime was very Hispanic. This is actually my first time hearing that. I've never heard that before. Like, this is the car... Oh, fuck, it's loud. Like, this is the car wash scene. His scene... What, this was just him imagining getting his own Porsche. Oh, fuck, this is loud. And this is probably copyrighted. Sorry! La, la, la. Just imagine, like, sex music playing during this. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that! I don't know if, he's probably very, stupid. I love it. I love it so much. I'm already heating up right now. Put your dick away! Mega Bloks is a spiritual remake of Ishita no Jo, going on close to 60 years now, and its second season has the ending track as a fully Spanish song. That's fucking amazing. I love that. Also, did you guys know that Walter White has his own hold on. What's it called? Don't tell me. Breaking Bad corrido. They have their own fucking corrido. Hands on the keyboard level, impossible. The Heisenberg song. It's so fucking amazing. Maybe I can play like a live version of it. It's real. I'll allow it. Negro y Azul is the name. Yeah, AK got auto-modded because fucking Twitch is English only. Platform first. Dude, I could learn this on guitar. This would be the most... Hold on. What? Saturday Night Live? Is there a way? There's like a... Was there a live performance of this? Joking bad. Hold on. God, I wish I was there when like... Well, this thing was airing. Actually, no, I'd fucking hate being there. The kaiju fumble. Yeah, kaiju, what the hell? What's wrong with you? I thought you were cool, man. La 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 la. Like, it's real and it's so fucking amazing. I was shocked about this. And it's iconic. I could do this for a karaoke. How do I learn this? Oh, this sounds so amazing! Bra moment is how they captioned it. That's so amazing. Oh, it's so peak. Maybe I can get Chicken to play this. Listen, I know Chicken is not like... I was gonna say something. I can't say that when he's not here. Also, do you know Avi having the crystal meth in Breaking Bad is actually blue cotton candy, rock candy? I heard about that. That's really funny. And it's like, well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, now that I think about it, of course it's not actually drugs. It's candy. But, like, in the show, I don't think about that. I don't think I can last 10 years for of Avi to wait for her to learn, like, the first chord of that song. Get Chicken to play corridos. It's funny. Yeah, I was thinking, listen, if Chicken can learn corridos, I think he would, like, oh my god, I think he would get the... I think we can all agree, as a mostly Hispanic community, that he would... What do we say? What do we do to commemorate Chicken? I don't want to say anything crazy. Well, he would go crazy. No, he would! That's why! I'm saying, if he plays this, like, what should we do as a Latin American community? Yeah, mi hermano pollo! Yeah. Officially. Señor pollo, mi amor. Oh, you're crazy. Mexican wasp blasting us with the cartel music for the first cover. It's so good. It's like, because there's a lot of corridos that I can't play right now, legally. And it's very much sounds like it could be just another corrido. It's really good. God, I fucking love that so much. La 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 la. It also has spoilers for Breaking Bad, so if you've never seen the show, then watch out for it. When I cover it, cover your when I sing the song for a karaoke, cover your ears. La 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 la. And I love that because it's like, yeah, they're in New Mexico. Of course they're gonna have a corrido, and it's like, oh my god, it's amazing. Wait, I just got a video recommended that says Walter White speaking Spanish with 3 ladies. I'm gonna scream. Just be no sabo to not get spoiled. Yeah. Real and true. Well, this was like the beginning of season 2, so it just summarized season 1 in the most amazing way it could. This is live? Oh, it's so, oh, let's skip. Hold on, this is, oh fuck, no, this country, that's actually copyrighted music. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, I'm done. She wants to be DM'd so bad. You're right. I need to stop this. I'm sorry, VOD. I don't think it'll be okay. It's so good. You know what? Let's have copyright music as a trait. Let's do it on the separate channel. The separate Avi copyright channel. It did not move there. Hold on. Let me do this little hack right quick. La 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 la. I need Chicken to cover this guitar. We need to ask Chicken. Can someone go ask Chicken real quick? He's one of the homies. La 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 la. Calling it a treat when you're making a specific chatter work even more after this. I'm sorry. Boyo needs to lock in. Lock the fuck in. Call upon the nuggets. I want to read the caption to this so bad. I'm sorry to be a zoomer. I'm locking in. I love El Mercado. I hope these guys live long, healthy careers. El Heisenberg. Yeah, I guess that's also like the fun part about having this. It's just hearing English words be in Spanish. Heisenberg. Man, I just love that so much, dog. God, this is amazing. This has such aura. Ah, pero no me avisaron. It's so good. I'm sobbing. If I saw this live, I think I would have started crying. Real tears. You ever have that, you guys, where you're just like, this song brings me to tears? Even though it's like a nothing song. I hope they fall off and now only perform at parties like mine next year. What the fuck's wrong with you? We're listening to corridos. Hell yeah. Hello. We started talking about Bryan Cranston and how like Breaking Bad had a whole corrido. It's fucking peak. It's peak. If you haven't watched the show yet and you're Hispanic, this will be a jump scare for you. Like genuinely. Luckily, it didn't have any jump scare or sorry spoiler. So I thought it did. Oh my god, it's so amazing. This is an opening too. One of the best openings for an episode ever on TV. I'm gonna read the comments because there's probably spoilers and stuff. And I don't want you guys to see that. This is Mexico's talent at its finest. It's so amazing, dude. It's so fucking peak. The show makes me depressed, and people's opinions on the show makes me even angry. So I hate interacting with the general fan base. Unless I go to the fan base of it where they go like, Jesse, my meow meow. That's how I know I'm safe. Is that embarrassing to admit out loud? Nah, because there's people that are like, I'm gonna make fucking chat edits to Walter White, and while he's like doing bad stuff. I need justice for my boy Jesse. He's so cute. I love Jesse. My homie watched the show just because of this music. That's so real. My dog watches your streams. My dog watches your streams. Sometimes your random blurts wake him up. He is Sisyphus. I feel bad for your dog, then. Has your dog ever walked out of the room because I'm too loud? Because I would believe that. Walter White was the hero, actually. Shut up! Shut up! Don't make me get violent. I will get violent about Breaking Bad opinion because that's how much I love the show. And like I start shaking when I get violent. Oh my god. It was a brilliant part of the director to include a narco corrido written by a very famous Mexican banda. Very, very well written. That is a song that is shooting style. It really is very good. Oh my god. What's the name of the bootleg Breaking Bad? Metastasis? Yeah, that's the one. I hate that it's called the bootleg. Aww, they're so cool. Quensenberg. Aww. Pinche orgullo. Hold on, I'm trying to read a comment right now. Pinche orgullo salir en un programa internacional, en una serie internacional y de culto, y además poder conocer a todo en el elenco de Breaking Bad. Yo neta me cagaba ahí saludando a Walter y Saul, jaja, y también al pinche pelón de Hank. Esos güeyes son historia. That's so good. I love that comment. That's so funny. Pinche pelón de Hank. I love reading Spanish comments. Hold on, let me show you them. I love reading Spanish comments when they're so great. El pinche pelón es güey. That's so funny. This is the moment where Abby becomes Abby Blanca. Abby becomes Heisenberg. Ain't no way she just uses Spanish. Did I? She's so cooked. She doesn't even understand the sentence, so she would. Wait, did I say a slur? No, I didn't. I just said bad words. That's it, right? Yeah, he just said... I didn't say it. No, I just said a curse word. Also, I like that. There it is. It didn't include the original curse word in the beginning. Now he's joking. Okay, you scared me. I was like, I can read this sentence 75%. Which is pretty good. What was I gonna say? Orgullo is a word I never heard before, and I think that says a lot about me. But don't go in reading things you don't understand. Okay, you're right. I just thought it was funny. You said, el pinche pelón. It's so silly. Orgullo is pride. Yeah! I don't know. I heard you say fucking Spanish and zoned out. That's real. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about games. Do you guys remember that? We're like 20 topics away from that. That's so silly. Oh, speaking of video games, you know what I'm super excited for? I don't know why I didn't realize I could do this earlier. I told you guys before how I'm in a plateau this month via what games I play this week, but then I fucking remembered. Wait a minute. I forgot that there was a Transformers game that there was. Oh, but it was in the Xbox, so I can't play it. Wait a minute. There was a version for PS3? I have a PS3 emulator. I can run it. Fuck yeah! So that's what I've been doing now. I'm so excited for Friday, you guys. I'm screaming. I'm so excited for Friday because I'm just like, I can't wait to play a game that I can actually work on outside of stream too. So I can get used to something called a camera control because I don't play a lot with sticks. So, and it's a silly game. It's made, if you guys didn't know, Transformers Devastation is made by the same people that made that is Platinum Studio. They've made Bayonetta 1, and they've also made Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance, which means that this game is nothing but swag, aura, and amazing fun hack and slash. It is amazing. The beauty of ADHD and yapping. It is pretty fun. I don't know. I already read that comment. You play games? I've been trying to now. I'm on my gaming arc now. Play status. Beaten. I finished the main objective. Devastation as mid. What do you mean? Devastation is mid? It probably is, but the point of it is that 1, I get to talk about Transformers again. 2, I get to learn camera control. It's my I really don't know how to use the second stick, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I have only played a few consoles. So I think it'll be really fun training for it. I can't wait. Yeah, it's very easy and baby, but oh my god, the models for the game are so sex. They're so good. Should have chosen Fall of Cybertron. Listen, the thing is, I don't want to get into a series that'll be too involved and emotional now. Don't you worry. This is just the primer. This is the primer. Nayu says everything is mad. Anyways, what else was the other game? Minnesota. No, Michigan from hell. Michigan. Don't get stuck at a certain place. What do you mean? That's ominous. But yeah, it has a lot of replayability value, and just like Bayonetta, it just has like a layout of what sick combos you can do. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so silly. Michigan report from hell. There you go. I'm adding it to the GG backlog of $5. 5 stars. I love it so much. I've beaten it. I haven't completed it 100%. I saw the Transformers game tier list. Oh. If you like Transformers so much, I'll be pissed if you ain't a pro at the game. Don't get stuck at a certain place. It's a game that I like because I'm like, well, there's not really a plot, I don't think, or even if there is, I can just skip it. And it's a fun little hack and slash game. Hack and slash games are peak, and like, but that's like one of the hardest genres for me to do. Anyways, I'm so excited because, oh my god, Devastation looks so sexy, bro. 1, they use the models from Gen 1. 2, there's the Italian guy that I've never seen before, so I'm excited to learn about him. 3, I think the Dinobots are there, and I like the Dinobots. Make out? Did I say make out? Skipping the plot. I'm sorry, Abby, but I can't support you after this now. I won't skip the plot on stream. I'll never skip a plot for stream. But in my free time, I'm just like, I can turn off my brain and practice some sick moves. Italian Optimus, the Italian guy. Transformers Devastation. I haven't ranted about Transformers in a fat minute, and I feel like an empty hole in my heart because of that. Where is it? Where's the Italian guy? You know the one I'm talking about. The Italian guy. There's Bumblebee. Lick. I love how cute he looks. I want to lick him. If I was a kid and I had the Gen 1 Bumblebee toy like this one, I would put it in my mouth because it's so boxy. I want to feel it between my teeth. I don't know why I'm like this. I want to fit the entire model in my mouth. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am. Hold on. Pikachu, Bumblebee, Sideswipe. I'm trying to find the Italian guy. Italian Optimus? What free time? I have some free time. I have a lot more free time than I give myself credit for. Hold on. What? There he is. Scanning. The Italian guy. This guy. I still need to watch Gen 1, but oh my god. I call him the Italian guy. Y'all have got to learn to read between my typos. I can't make it better for y'all. Just proofread your comments 40 times before you press enter or live with the consequences. True and real. Oh, he's got the flag too. Oh, I see why he's Italian. Yeah, now you see what I mean. See? This time it wasn't a delusion. Usually when I talk, it's delusions. There it is! There it is! Grimlock! I love Grimlock. I love him so much. He's so silly. He's my baby. I love Grimlock so much and I don't know why. Just like with everything, I still need to get into the comics. I don't know why I'm so lazy to read comics. I can read manga and I can watch anime and I can watch TV shows, but comics I get so lazy and I don't know why. It's a skill issue, but it's a skill issue I will fix because that's what skills issues are for. You're supposed to close the gap. Wait, I think I have the manual somewhere. Ugh, I want to lick the model so much. I want to ask about you guys. How was your guys, if you've ever played like Bayonetta or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, both as like a Metal Gear fan or not, or anything, because those games, I've played both of those games on stream. So I think playing this game as well would be like a very cool way to end the Obby arc. Can I choose God Hand instead? Made by the same dev team? God Hand Platinum. I've... What the fuck? I've never seen this before. This pinnacle of beat-em-up video games. I've never been one to enjoy beat-up video games, but Bayonetta and Rising of Vengeance did something for me, and I can tell that Devastation is really gonna do it for me. This game? Does anyone in here remember God Hands r/PS2? I can play this. Is that... Who the hell is that? Is that Kratos? God Hand is a character action game for character action games. It's so for character action gamers. You can make your own combo. It's crazy, which is crazy. That is insane, dude. I thought this was his thigh. I don't know why my leg thinks this is his naked thigh. And like he's wearing the shortest short, but that's just another man. You can spank dudes. You can oh, I think I saw we rated someone who was playing that. It was a girl. Was it Olivia Monroe? Did she play it? I feel like she played it and we rated into that. Hello, Emily. God Hand, my beloved. Hello, Emily. It's nice to see you. I think we rated someone playing that because I remember a game. Yeah, it was Olivia, because I remember rating, and then she was like, hey, Raiders, do you want to see some spanking? And I was like, what do you mean? And then I saw it, and it's great. It was amazing. I loved it. Thank you, Olivia. There it is. This is the spanking image, right? No. Is he cupping his balls? What's going on here? Personally, I choose Rising, but God Hand is on a whole other level. All right, this is insane. I've never heard of this. Well, now I know the title of it. This thing is kind of aura, I'm going to admit. This is kind of insane. I really like this profile. It's scary. And why is it separated now? They were together before. What? Why is there two different images? Is this because of censorship laws? Even at all this time later, I'm still getting hungry. Hombre. Man. Oh, I love that. You mean like for this game? Hard to get different art due to censorship laws. Yeah, I would agree that this is kind of intense. But it's kind of cute. Yeah, fuck horses. I need Chihuahua racing. Chihuahua racing? Y'all just come up with shit. What the hell is a God Hand? No, that's so real, lady. Like, people will just say like, hey, have you heard of this game? I'm like, what is this? It's cool, but I've never seen it before. Hold on, tutorial, hard-coded moves. Let's see a tutorial, and I'll draw my conclusions from that. I hope the microphone is decent.
Hey guys, this is Money Pants, and I'm coming back.
Yay! Thank you, Monkey Pants. Did you say Monkey Pants or Money Pants? I'm so sorry, Mr. Pants. Can I call you that? I'm a fucking horse. What are you on about? Yep, censorship laws. The God Hand from Berserk? No, I don't think so. No. Oh, sorry, let me close my Transformers game. We'll check out God Hands way later down the line in the future when I'm way more comfortable with controllers. We had the tutorial. Look up God Hand Chihuahua Race.
You with another tutorial.
Whoa.
God Hand.
This thing is kind of cool.
Last time I covered moves where you can dodge and evade your opponent.
I like this little tutorial, not tutorial map. This is like the free play map, right? Because like,
moves that you may not know.
Nothing ever gets played here. Shut up. We play Barnyard.
You may or may not have remembered.
Check out God Hands. We got a Chihuahua Racing. Yes, man. Yes, man. Kablam. Customize moveset. Elvis.
It's still blockable though, just like every other move.
Hold on. Worst moves you didn't know you had. This is a very cool game.
Secret moves,
I didn't.
Have to do with the triangle button.
You guys writing this down?
So like the up dodge and triangle.
Also, good luck, Avi. I'm sure you're gonna get a good grade in teeth. Something that's both normal to want and possible to achieve. It is possible to achieve
like this,
if you floss your teeth, alright?
Scissor kick. But that only
it has tank controls, but it's PS2. Like so shouldn't it have like the stick as well? What? Wait, what do you mean it has tank controls?
Juggle move. And if I press forward and triangle again while they're there, I do another move that launches them.
It has tank controls because the stick is used for combat. Oh, one stick moves you and the other is directional dodging. What? What? I need to see like gameplay with like the controls on the screen. She'll flunk
Once
that
they're in
teeth.
the air, you can either press forward and triangle to do a Sobat type of kick.
That is actually a really interesting mechanic to use the joysticks for instead of like just the fight. That's insane. How bad do you damage your hand from doing tank controls as fighting games instead of the joysticks?
You can hold back. And
I think I would destroy my Mii U if I tried that. Where is it? Chihuahua Racing. God Hand. Oh my fucking god, what is this? You get to customize this as well. You will melt like 2 controllers in a full playthrough. Jesus Christ. Is that real, chat? Grubs, is that real? What about the... Oh my god. Use save slate on an emulator will make farming for money less frustrating. So basically, the dog betting screen, save state, bet on the dog with best odds. If you lose, reload the state and bet on the winning dog. That's funny as fuck. This dude's save's coming. No, you lose! The leg humper? That's insane. Whips and chains and Chihuahua. Oh my god, Chihuahua. That's funny. Oh god. I think Salty Dog is like the nicest name here. My boy. So who are you guys voting for? How old were you guys when you played this game? Because oh my god. Hold on, I'm trying to look on the comment section now. Chihuahua race. Always bet Lucky Clover. Lucky Clover lose sometimes, but most of the time he will win. If Lucky Clover isn't on there, skip it until you see him come in the next lineup. I'm assuming the developers did this because the name of the company was Clover. This was their last merging game with Capcom. They later went on to fuse with Platinum Games to make games like Vanquish for the PS3. Yeah, so what was the studio? Because I did see it was Capcom, but I saw it was something else too. Where was the logo? Oh yeah, Clover. Duh, it said it. Yeah, it's always bet on Lucky Clover. That's the real stretch. I played it as a child, but I couldn't get far. Good thing that you're an adult now, right? SSETH has a review of God Hand, but I'm pretty sure it ends up with him commissioning a dozen of R34 pieces of a female character from the game. In this climate now, that's pretty based. Hi, Cookie Guy. Sorry I didn't see it till now. Oh yeah, this was made when majority of Platinum Games worked at Clover Studio. That's interesting. There's so many things about the PlayStation I want to know about. Just something about the PlayStation to me has so much aura to it. I need to know, just to even it out, I need to know something about Microsoft Xbox, honestly, because PlayStation gets all the love from like the retro gamers, I feel. Mostly because like Xbox is a lot harder to emulate now, and it's like frustrating. But you know what? I'm sure you guys got nice things to say about the Xbox back when you were growing up with it, right? There was Halo, and that's all I hear about it because of my biased Halo friend guy. Xbox had Fable. Fable, is Fable good? What's Fable about? I never played Fable. I know my one of the VTubers I like loves Fable, but I never knew anything about it. They left a form plat, but now Hideki Kamiya left plat to reform Clover. Huh, okay. That's interesting lore. And they had Fable and Dante Inferno, Gears of War. Got you. Forget every single mean thing I've ever said about you. Fable is peak. What is Fable? Let me look it up. Hey. Oh, hello. Thank you for the posture check, KJ. I was just thinking that my posture is really bad. Okay, Fable Xbox. What is Fable? Okay, no, not the 2025 one. Video game series. Let me look at one image I just saw. Is this it? That's insane. Skyrim wannabe. I never played Skyrim, so this means nothing to me. Also, oh, Lucky J! There it is. There's the little history right there. So there's the timeline. Release timeline. Main series in bold. Fable. Fable The Lost Chapters, Fable 2 in 2008, Fable 2 Pub Games. What the fuck is Pub Games? That's so funny. Fable 3, Fable Coin Golf, Fable Heroes. Oh my god, they're so ugly! I love this! I love it and hate it. Fable The Journey. Oh, he's kind of sexy. Fable Anniversary, Fable Fortune, and Fable 2026. First one was mid. Hot take if you're over 30. Which one did you guys like? Fuck you, Peter Molyneux, lead designer and co-founder? Really? Best game mechanics for the real estate market. Oh god, that's funny. Also, sorry my hand did that. That was weird. I was scratching my area, my shoulder. What's Fable about? The UK, but sillier. That's extremely funny. Let me read this actually. Oh god, there's a lot of Wikipedia. As a role-playing game, the Fable series constructed development of a protagonist controlled by the player, and development is related to the same character's interaction with the world. Interact with people. Okay, common fighting games. Protagonist following several parameters such as magic, strength, and social skills. So is it like Persona? The player may also direct the moral quality. Ooh, that's always a fun thing for games to have, in both the negative and positive field. In addition to this, the game will focus on set quests that together give the protagonist the opportunity to develop as well as unveiling strands. Fable 2 and 3 has cooperated gameplay where two players with their own characters can join forces. That's cute. Have you played an RPG besides Skyrim, or have you never played Fable for more than 8 seconds? Does Oblivion count? By my own metric, yeah, I guess it does. Let's see. In 2001, it was teased and developed by Peter. Fable was released for the Xbox on 14th September 2004. Okay, I get that this person was probably European as well because they wrote it 14 September. Can we kill this guy? It was originally seen very poorly, as it was mostly reported that the game had no content due to the substantial amount of unfulfilled promises by Molyneux, which he soon apologized for, garnering even more press coverage. Christ, I'm so sorry that happened. That's insane. That dude's an actual brain rot guy. Oh no, Electronic Arts. The overambitious experience during Fable's development and overestimated sales have left Lionhead Studio with low stocks and in debt. To gain access to a bigger budget, Lionhead signed with Microsoft Game Studios. An extended version, Fable The Lost Chapters, were released in September 2005. Feral Interactive ported the game to the Mac platform. Alright, here's Fable 2. So, Fable 2 was released for the Xbox 360. It was a critical game and commercial success. It featured a tie-in called Fable 2 Pub Games. Okay, so it was just a tie-in. And an interactive online flash game called Fable's A Hero's Tale that allowed players to open a secret chest in the main game. A third game was released for the Xbox 360. So this was 2008, 2010, and 2011. A tie-in phone game called, oh god, a phone game. Despite the amount of differences the game had from the others, and mixed critical reception, it became a multiplayer-based, family-friendly beat-em-up. The series is popular among fans and still embodies some of their favorite iconic elements of the series. So, Fable Hero was... Oh, Jesus Christ! I just saw the Metacritic reviews. 85, 68 for 360, 53, 89 for Fable 2, 80 for Fable 3, and 75, and then it just tanked. Oh, Jesus Christ. My content, Molyneux. What does that mean? All Skyrim like RPGs and shit can eat their hearts out because besides the Gothic and Ryzen series. What does that mean? Where's my content? I don't care about NFTs, Peter. Oh, did Peter do NFTs? I'm so sorry, bro. That's my condolences, dude. Fable 2 was my second ever RPG. Peter's not the worst guy, but he did like to lie a whole lot. Oh, that's always unfortunate, dude. I'm so sorry, girl, that this franchise has a founder that had a vision but was too expansive with it, I guess. They gave us false hope with the Oblivion remake. Peter's just a scam artist in video games. Oh, that's unfortunate, dude. So the Fable series is just... Ooh. Lionhead had a Kickstarter. No. Is it good? Okay, never mind. Actually, it starts and ends with it was released in 2018. Okay, hopefully that came with good things. Every time I see Kickstarter, my head hurts a little bit inside. Fable 2 takes place 500 years after the events of the first game. The world resembles Europe between the late 1600s and early 1700s, the time of highwaymen and the Enlightenment. What's highwaymen? Oh yeah, robbers, right? That's funny. Science and more modern ideas have suppressed the religion and magic of old Albion. That's pretty base. Not base, sorry. That's pretty base to have a setting where it's like, oh, but now science and modern ideas have suppressed it. It's time to develop into cities. Weaponry is slowly taking advantage of gunpowder and social, family, and economic life present more possibilities as well as challenges. The sequels expand most of all gaming from the previous without changing the elementary mode of playing. That's cool! The continent of Albion is as large as a game world but contains fewer locations, and the location that remains are more developed and detailed. In contrast to Fable, the solving of said quests is not the basis of the story. Rather, the story develops from the player situation in time and place. This gives a game a sense of more interactivity than the first title. That's cool! It has camera controls and tank controls. That's pretty good. Peter's not the war. Oh, I already did read that. V Fable, The Lost Chapters is still an enjoyable experience. That's cool. I really like talking to you guys about games that I'm probably never gonna see or check out for myself. But that's cool that it has a lot of love, and I've never seen gameplay for it, so I don't know what it looks like in my head now. But I'm glad that you guys like it. Fable 2, not 4, Fable 2. I remember the Fable 4 announcement, and like all my moods on Twitter were like, oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Google images of Fable 2. You can be a lesbian in Fable 2, and I love that. I love it for that. That's pretty cool for something that's in 2008. Gay people were not invented until like when was Lady Gaga making that one song? So that's cool. Oh, it has a gorgeous new Nugent remaster you can play now. Chad, is this true? My first experience with homosexuality. That's very funny. I was gonna say, oh, they're cute. I like this. It looks like a silly little game. Not anything I would play. Oh, I guess I could watch gameplay too. Like a decade ago, we grew up with arguably dogshit video games and had a great time. And you know what? I wish gamers would just be happy with the slop now, you know? Just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying. That was just me being silly. Oh, this was a 2008 pub games. My bad. I thought this was the real game. I wanted to talk about it, or I wanted to see what the gameplay looked like, but I guess not. Like a decade ago, we grew... Oh, I already read that. What the hell is Fable Heroes, though? This thing. I've never seen this thing ever, and I'm a little bit scared. A beat-em-up Fable series game. Read it again, Avi. Whoa, read what again? A decade ago, games were fun. Hold on. A decade ago, we grew up with arguably dogshit video games and had a great time. Yeah. Only hot women could read this message. Wait, I don't get it. What did I say wrong? I was being silly. A decade ago, games were fun. Thanks, bruv. Oh, okay, you just wanted me to read it. Okay. Fables is okay, I want to see what happened here, though. Lead designer Ted Timmons described how the teams brought a modern touch to the old and outdated side-scroller. He mentioned the Fable heroes would connect with Fable the Journey. By completing tasks in Fable Hero, the player will gain access to unique items in Fable the Journey, and vice versa. Additional avatar rewards are available in the game. So this one was a hack-and-slash adventure game. The player plays as one of 12 characters. 4-player co-op through local multiplayer. The player joins through Albion and fights against familiar foes to collect coins that are used to unlock new items. There are boss fights in the games and smaller enemies. Familiar enemies from the series include Chesty, Hobbs, Beetles, and Hollow Man. They grant the ability to slow time. Hold on, I want to see the reception. Fairly mixed, with a range of high and low reviews, scoring from various reviews, the lowest being from Destructoid, who gave it a 3.5, saying, if this was even slightly exciting to play, all of its issues could be overlooked in favor of a capability to provide simple cooperative family entertainment. Unfortunately, it is not. RIP. A decade ago, we had companies made by people that wanted to make the games they wanted to play. Now we have products sold to us at upscaled prices. What do you mean? You can't just dish out $90 for video games anymore? What's wrong with you gamers? We thought you liked this. See, teehee. I don't know too much about gaming nowadays, but that's why I'm looking back on the olden games. Bro, Fable loved doing this shit. None of it existed anymore, so I can't get my racks from 2 and 3 anymore. I'm so sorry that happens. I really feel bad when there's like no way to capture back things when people wanted to do innovative stuff like this. Like, for example, I wanted to play WarioWare, but apparently I think it was the Game Boy Advanced. No. There was a game in WarioWare where there was apparently tilt control with a Nintendo console. I don't know what the console was, but you have to like turn it left and right like a steering wheel. And because of that, I am never able to play that in my Mii U, in my emulator, because my Mii U doesn't have the ability to detect that, motion detectness. You will pay $90 for Mario Kart World, and you will like it. I wish I could play Mario Kart World without the $90 ticket, because it does look really silly and cute. Ooh! Anyways, but that's okay. I'm not getting a Nintendo Switch 2 anymore. I decided I don't want it. I decided if I'm going to spend a lot of money, might as well do it on a Steam Deck, which I need to do more research on instead of just hoping and wishing and praying above a star, because I want to be able to play Yakuza through it. And also, Bloodborne card is in the future. Ooh, that would be a good idea to do a Bloodborne game too. Oh yeah, there was GBA Warrior. Yeah, Game Boy Advance, which had a built-in motion sensor in the cartridge for its minigames. It did, and it made me sad because I love WarioWare games. I loved it when I played the Wii. It was so fun. If we fucking destroy their sales, they'll lower it eventually. Do not buy that shit. Lady, you're so silly and silly and silly. The original Nintendo Switch 1 has never had a discount on its price. Also, the Nintendo Switch games has never had a discount, at least the Nintendo official games like Breath of the Wild, Pokemon, Splatoon. It never had a discount ever, because Nintendo is interesting. Have you ever boycotted them? Well, there's no point in a boycott when like it's a mass marketed item and it's also available on retail. I didn't buy a corpo title since Black Ops 2. And yes, I am boycotting him because I have zero money. You will pay $60 for Tropical Freeze forever. She doesn't stand for her ideals. What do you mean? It's not that I don't stand for my ideals. I'm just saying, like, dude, people are buying it. Like, have you seen the amount of VTubers? How many VTubers have ever said the same lines of, I am not going to buy the... Sorry, I hate the new Nintendo Switch 2. This makes me pessimistic. And have not said, but I'm still going to buy it right afterwards. Like, everyone has said it like that. And I'm just like, dang, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't be like that. Every single YouTuber, VTuber, like, gaming reporter, everyone has said it like that. Man, I hate the way Nintendo's going, but I'm still going to buy it. And it's like, okay, buddy. Which I totally get because there's Bloodborne 2 soon. Can we just disassemble the Switch 2 subatomically? Also, I'm boycotting because Nintendo can do to raise their standards and can afford it. Yeah, I don't think there will ever be a... Sorry, the only boycott that is working right now is not Nintendo related. It's the Target one. I do believe boycotts work. I just don't think gamers are that strong. And rolling over and saying no hope in it will certainly help. Yeah, but the only boycott I've seen work in modern day is Target. And that was hilarious because I don't go to Target ever. But I know my sister and I used to have a major addiction. Why is Target being boycotted? Oh, man. Honestly, I love that it's being boycotted because it's always been a place that's like, we are going to have cheap prices. And then we were also, how do I say this? It used to be like, oh, well, I guess not used to. It's just a place that I'm happy that older adults are no longer spending their money on. They had like some DEI rollback program. Like they had a lot of like, oh, we're gonna support black creators that are black and brown creators in the community. We're donating it. And then new administration, they're just like, oh, we're not doing that anymore. And then everyone was like, that's interesting, because they really did like support and put like brand lines on a lot of stuff. But also people were just like, no, thank you. And that's the only one I've seen like actually work. Gamers are weak. Yeah, I can't believe gamers are weaker than suburban women. Which is my summary is what I'm saying. Which I think is extremely funny. I know a lot of my coworkers that are actively not going to Target anymore, and one of them like lives right near one, which is really funny. I'm just glad personally that my homies, my women homies, are not consuming as much like with anything. I don't like seeing my homies spend a lot of money on things they don't need and then wonder where their money is. I want to see my women get their money up instead of their funny up. Gamers are weak, as if we don't have thousands of fucking games to play already. I'm not one to say about what gamers should and shouldn't do. If you want to boycott Nintendo too, do it because you're doing it. But I'm so disillusioned by gamers buying things anyways, and I'm just like, yeah, there's probably not gonna be anything happening. But I can't believe the Target women are stronger than gamers. That's so funny. Also, like, Coke as well. Latin American folks are not buying Coca-Cola, and that's so funny. I have not seen Coke in my household in a long time. That was also amazing, too. Communist hobby. Real and true. Boycotts can work if people actually stick to it. If we can even take away 10% of what they expected, they will think about why they are losing profits. Whether or not they change anything, who knows? Exactly, dude. Although I will say, it's really funny that people could not boycott Amazon, but they're boycotting Target pretty successfully, and that's shocking to me. Why wouldn't they be stronger? Gamers have no morals. To be honest, if I didn't build a PC, I would probably buy a Switch too, but now that's not a problem. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, I'm gonna put all my excitements towards, like, what do you call it? Getting a Steam Deck. And I'm so excited to get a Steam Deck. And even then, I want to get a PS2. No, sorry. I think the first console I want to get physically, now that we're talking about handhelds, I want to get a PS Vita. I decided that I'm probably going to save up money for a PS Vita. I wanted to get a 3DS, but, like, I didn't buy it early enough, so now they're, like, $300 to get it with the charger. Not even with the stylus, either. If society boycotted Subway sandwiches, I'm taking my own life. Really? You're going to die for Subway? Gamers buying the new AC, saving Ubisoft after they cried for 2 whole years. Real and true. It's like, what's the point of whining? It's like, do your shit or don't. That's just my opinion. Though, I do believe boycotts work, but I just don't believe gamers are strong enough. Because there's just such a big consumer base. It's impossible to assemble, which makes me a little sad. But boycotts do work. It's just very hard, obviously. She ain't playing a thing in her Steam Deck. You do not believe in me at all, and that makes me a little sad, but that's okay. Homebrew 3DS is the shit, dude. That's the thing. I'm like, I could either get a $300 3DS, but weirdly enough, the PS Vita is cheaper. It's like $160, $180, and that's with someone like doing some custom shit as well. There's some people that are just like, hey, I made a custom case with it, or like I made little handles for my PS Vita, or I made it. Yeah, it's really cool. Because the Vita has, and I do want to play the Vita for myself because it has 2 sticks. I used to want a PSP, but then I was like, no, it only has 1 stick instead of 2 joysticks, and I like 2 joysticks. Oh, that's way cheaper. I thought it was like 50 or so bucks lower. What, the Vita? Yeah. Crochet a shell for the Vita. I honestly could crochet like a bag for my stuff. The bag will just get very stringy. I really could. But I want a PS Vita. It looks really cool. I want a little device that not just only holds my games, but also holds my music, my videos, really fun stuff. My husband is buying the Switch too, but I'm not. I'll just play his. So expensive. And you know what? I love that for you. Taking advantage of someone who is already going to buy it in the first place. That's me with my sister. My sister bought the Nintendo Switch when it came out. I didn't want to buy any Nintendo Switch products because I just knew that my sister was going to get it. Back on her crochet queen arc. That's what you love is. Hello, Eggy. Look, this is going to be a fine example of a person with moral high grounding to high grounds. Actually, I'm setting up Eggy. Let's go. Eggy, I have a question for you. When was the last time you stepped into Target? Just give me any day. Just give me any date that you last remembered buying anything from Target. Come on. It's okay, speak your truth. Say your reason. Are you a Target girly? When was the last time you've gone there? Oh, I stopped when they're... See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I knew Eggy was one of the girls. I knew Eggy. is a person with morals and values. See, gamers can learn a thing or two about that. See, Eggy, what did I tell you guys? Eggy, I was telling gamers, I was like, you guys could try to boycott the Switch too, but gamers are not really that good at that. But meanwhile, all the suburban moms have beaten gamers at making it effective, and that's hilarious. I used to love Target, but as soon as their DEI got nuked, I was like, eat shit. Wait, I forget, can I curse here? Yeah, sure, you can curse. I curse like a sailor. I saw a Stream Deck at Target. You did? Shit. No. Wait, you mean Stream Deck or Steam Deck? All right. What was I saying? See, that's what I'm talking about, Eggy. I'm boycotting my Nintendo Switch 2 by getting a Steam Deck or saving up for a Steam Deck and a PS2, a PS Vita. Suck my fucking dick, Target. See, this is what I'm saying, man. See, boycotts are effective, but some crowds just don't get the memo. It's silly. And I get it though. I get that some people like feel like they have to because they're the gaming channel and like they had a whole setup with their careers of people paying money to watch them do game reviews, which I guess that's fair. Target Reno alarm. Yeah, I think this is like a very funny topic because like gamers and Target consumers are not in the same circle, but VTubers have like that small little niche. Haven't been to Target in forever. Yeah, see, my Target gamers. And this is such an interesting overlap to talk about. I wish I could say it more, but I'm gonna get shit on Twitter for that. But I'm just like, wow. We're doing amazing at protesting. A+. Fuck Target. Get out of here, Target. Yeah. Anyways, where are you guys shopping at, though? Or have you guys, like, lowered your spending from then? I used to go to Target often and, like, just for the Starbucks in there. It's very nice. Where's my Best Buy boys at? Yeah. I don't even have a Target. EU boycott fucking goated. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, I think that's funny. I have never shopped at Target, but the boycott had nothing to do with it. I just don't want what they have. Yeah, that's also real too. When my sister and I used to like work in a place and then there was a Target near, I never got anything because I'm like, well, the clothes here doesn't really feel like quality. I don't really need this thing. This thing's too expensive. And yeah, I thought a little bit more. Sometimes I gave in. Sometimes just like, ooh, cute necklace or cute bag. I am a sucker for bags. I love bags and not necklaces. I love bags and sweaters. This month's spending has been horrendous, unfortunately. Really? Wait, what if we have like a moment to talk about our budgets? Wait, what is the Target/Wii controversy? Oh, Cyprus. Okay, so DEI. No. So, short summary, I'm saying Switch 2, people can try to boycott. It probably won't happen. However, Target boycotts work successfully. Suburban moms are stronger than gamers. That's my summary because Target rolled back DEI policies, which gamers were like, that's not awesome, so let's not go there. And done, they did it. And then Target's like, oh, we're getting fucked. What do we do now? I think the last time I went to Target was back when I was went to a super mall, so over 10 years ago. That's funny. I can get stuff there cheaper, literally at a store across the street. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's just whatever. It's just a decent place, but it's not the place. I use hunter-gatherer techniques for my source of food, except Amazon. Charging equipment don't grow on trees. That's so real, AK. Online shopping is so nice because you're not gonna find like the 10-foot cable charger at like Walmart or Best Buy, but it is gonna be on Amazon, unfortunately. But I've been trying to get better about that too. I can get stuff. I already read that. Okay, by the way, why are we boycotting? Which one? The Switch 2 or the Target? Target DEI programs, I don't really agree with that. I just don't do it. Switch 2, it's expensive. They're anti-consumer stuff. And also tariff stuff is rough. So I'm not doing it. I'm getting a Steam Deck instead. Also, Steam Deck will probably be better because Steam Deck can run Yakuza. And so can the Switch too, but Steam Deck can also run my Steam games, and I like my Steam games. That's basically why I wanted to do a Steam Deck, because I want to read more visual novels, and that requires a Windows reader. Sorry, a Windows OS, and I think Steam Deck is Linux OS based, but you can still run Windows stuff. So my game plan is I get a Steam Deck and I read Dramatic Murder. I finally play through Dramatic Murder uncensored with headphones. I make my own choices. And I get to truly live my full yaoi fujoshi experience. I'm tired of being a fake yaoi person. Oh, sorry, fake fujoshi, alright? You are a cooker. Visual novels on the go is peak. Exactly. Not even just like on the go too, because it is pretty big. If I can get the PS Vita, that will be my on the go device. My Steam Deck, I do want to take it with me out in public. The same way I do my tablet. But like, if I want it to be in my bed, my Steam Deck will be snuggling with me at night. Correct. Most games on Steam can be played with a Windows emulation layer. Exactly. And I've always wanted to do visual novels, but most visual novels I want to read are not safe for children to come into the middle of the room and be like, "Hello, big sister, what are you viewing at with your really large monitor?" And I'll be like, "Don't look at the boobs." My 3DS is my handheld goat. Hello, Ash. We're talking about games now. We're talking about handheld stuff. She's reading Nicopata. I want to finally... What the hell is Nicopata? I don't know what you think about any visual novels. You can be like, "Ooh, I bet you're going to read Tsukihime for the saucy scenes." And I'll be like, "What's going on? What do you mean? I don't get it." Because I don't get it. I don't know anything about visual novels. And I need to change that. Real Karawa Shoujo hours. I heard that one's also good too, but it also does require a Windows thingy, a Windows runner. She's reading Peak? I do want to read Tsukihime. I love reading. And I also love anime and art, so I think I should combine the two. She's gonna read Umineko and cry! Only if you guys buy me a nice Steam Deck. Just kidding. I mean, just buy those AR glasses that you can connect to the Steam Deck. And you're not the first person to suggest an AR glasses. What is an AR glasses? Which one specifically? And have a screen only you can see. Can you tell me more about that, AK? Or are you just memeing because you hear about that too? Is that a meme or is that a real thing people do? I fell off visual novels after high school because I don't have alone time anymore. Real and true. The Apple glasses. No, I know there's Apple glasses like the stupid... What's it called? Not the MetaQuest. Are they just called Apple Vision? Anyways, no, but there's like... Is there like a specific AR glasses, AK? Or are you memeing? Or are you just memeing? Please. Something like that. Please. I am in a 7-person household. Anyways, yeah. So that's my selfish reason for wanting handhelds. Also, Ash, I don't know if you don't mind me asking, but how is your 3DS? The only reason why I would want to ever buy a $300 secondhand 3DS is because it has Flip-O-Matic, and it was the best animation program ever. Not even modern ones I have now can be good as that. I think there are a few glasses monitor perhaps out there. I think Linus Tech Tips reviewed some in the past. That's awesome. Okay, I should look into that then. Although if you want to like name drop me any brands you like or have yourself, that is the most like, if a viewer recommended me a brand that they actively use a lot or at least at all, I will be so happy, because I don't trust going on Google because you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, look at this paid blogger talking about it. They sent me this thing for free, so this is no bias." It's like, shut up. I didn't think I'd see the day Avi would read visual novels. I thought she'd forever be that in-between gamer that doesn't commit to the huge length games. I would want to on my free time. Avi isn't hip to the new tech. True, it is good. Yeah, Flip Note. I love my 3DS. It's awesome. How have you hacked it, Ash? I know you can hack it, but what can you make it do besides have 1,000 games? Because my dad gave me a thing that gave me 1,000 games. So I know that's a possibility, but what else can you do? I also want it for Street Pass. I plan on buying some of this brand called X-Real, and I was gonna buy their most premium One Pros, but it costs $600 though. Don't worry, tax returns are coming soon. I mean, there are many layers to a screen, and if you remove one of them, people can't see the screen, and then you just use that layer to make a pair of glasses, or at least that's what I did in my high school tech team. Really? How do you do that? Can you do that now? How? Como? Kaiden, unleash it. Sell it as a product. Make millions, Kaiden. This is an untapped marketing strategy. There are lots of custom content that people are making for it. It's so crazy. Ooh, I know there is, but I want to know what, like, software-wise. All I know is people are getting 1 billion games on their 3DS, and that's it. So while the method works, you would have to bust open your monitor. What? Linus Tech Tip also did a video about that 2 years ago. That man did everything, huh? AR glasses. You can do that, but it fully makes the screen unusable without the glasses. I guess that makes sense, and if the glasses break, you're just like, fuck. I'm screwed. So I guess I know what you mean then. Sorry. So I guess I can see the problem with that. Oh my god, there is actually the... Wait, hold on! Hold on! I'm looking at Linus right now. He's looking kind of swag, though. I don't hear any audio, though.
Glasses from Camello were magic. But
Okay, these are kind of cool.
inside these glasses are two
I like those. What's the price? $10?
your monitor that filter polarized light. Instead, they use guest host technology.
That's so cool. I'd be flashing my shit all the time. It'd be like going beep, 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 beep. That's so cool.
Viewed from the front and smaller when they're viewed from the side, meaning that more white light passes through them without as much being filtered by the colored dye.
Huh?
Some electricity and things get more funky. 6 to 7 volts constantly. To
I love seeing. When did Linus get earrings?
therefore dye to rotate.
Shit, man. I didn't know he had it like that.
Turning the lenses red, de-energize.
My white boy is quirked up, dude.
And all you gotta do is turn on both, and you get purple. The liquid layers are sealed in by PET, leaving about 6 to 8 microns.
He always had. What? I guess I just never looked at his ears.
They're actually synchronized wirelessly between the two arms using 2.4 gigahertz. That's why both arms need to be charged independently.
Both arms need to be charged.
Worth it at the price. On the Tonight Show, I said these color-changing glasses from Camello were magic, but you guys
385.
inside these glasses are two flexible.
Oh wait, no, the video replayed. He even had that stupid early 2000s haircut. Dude, this is kind of a look, dude. Man. Sorry. He had them all the time. Did I just never notice it? He looks like a pin from a 2000 movie with the earrings and glasses. He looks cool. Look at him. Has he always... What? No way. He's not always had these glasses. I know. No way. I would have noticed. 5 years ago.
The last time we invaded the 60 hertz on his LG
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, I see you, Jesse. I'm trying to look at a popular video that was made years ago. But these popular videos are occurring like months ago. That's pretty impressive, Linus. He does not use them on regular, at least on the videos. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I put latest, not popular. I'm silly. I'm so stupid. Okay, 6 years ago, 13 years ago. Oh, he didn't show his face back then. He's so cute. Enhance! Oh my god, you guys are right. He did have those earrings all the time. How have I never noticed his white boy style, dude? That's insane. He does not use them oldest. Other than other than his beard arc during the pandemic, he's literally never changed from his content days from the late 2000s. This was 13 years ago, which is 2011. Damn. I didn't know he had it like that. That's crazy. This video is actually a meme. This is a certified classic. What is this? The fire truck? That's so cute. He's into trucks. Little truck. This is awesome. Do you think he had a Transformers phase? Do you think he wanted to... Oh, never mind. Do you think he had silly thoughts about, Actually, I'll keep those thoughts to myself. Oh, totally, dude. Continue? Nothing. This is amazing. Even in here, it has the earrings. Damn. He bought an actual fire truck for his April Fool's Day. Aw. I think he dreamed every night about fucking Starscream. You're right, Shearer. Thank you. You guys all come here for my wonderful based opinions, right? Okay, so I found the monitor security mod video. It's called DIY Privacy Display from 9 years ago. Thank you, Shibato. I really appreciate that. Hold on. Let me go cover it. That's so cool. I'm learning a lot today. What were we talking about this entire time? Where's Linus? Sorry, I don't want to be like a baby. I'm better than an iPad kid. It's like, where's Linus? Get him out of here. This guy sucks. I barely met him for 2 years, but I want to send him death threats because he's not Linus. I need to fulfill my parasocial relationship. You're gonna cover the Heisenberg song. That's true. Is this copyrighted? Luke, you're fired again. What the hell did Luke do? Don't be mean to Luke. He's cool too. Yeah, I bet he's cool. I just activated my baby mode real quick to be silly, but no hate to him. I just met him.
So this isn't an original Linus Tech Tips idea. This was posted by here. So what I'm gonna do is start on.
I love that they explained the science to it. However, I am very stupid and I don't know anything about light and reflection and refractions and physics stuff because I am stupid and a VTuber. Good night. Have a good night, Conal. Kiss, kiss. Shut up. I think
Look at this.
I like when you guys say things like "You're right, streamer." That makes me feel like $1 million.
I just torqued the whole.
Do you think the modern phrase of "I feel like $1 million" right now is "I feel like Mr. Beast right now"? As in, the equivalence of $1 million is now like 1 million subscribers. Yes, streamer. No, streamer.
I ended up starting on the top. And the bottom.
You're wrong, Dumbo. That doesn't feel as nice. Surely no one would make fan art of Avi asking the Autobots to roll out.
And then from
What does that even mean, like, as a sex thing?
see little bumps here and there from the flathead.
I'm gonna be honest, I totally understand just people that want to smash robots. I can't get that, but I also understand when, like, one of the curves of if someone ever makes, like, a transformer, a blocky little guy, really, like, figuratively, it's like, how did you do this? I love art, but how did you do this? You're a wizard. You're doing witchcraft right there, sir. We need to kill you.
What is going on down
I mean, when he pulls out his robot rod like a fruit roll down up, oh, it's crazy.
I was kind of hoping that these were just going to be
I
buttons
can't wait to play Transformers. I'm so excited.
on the bezel. That is not
Bezel?
true. As you can see, the whole mechanism
IDW Transformers Hot Rod. Dude, it's insane. I'm just like, these artists are so good at making these stupid cars look so sexy and making me feel funny.
No, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it out, so I'm going to have to get a support for it, and then I'll be
I think it'd be really funny. Has anyone realized they're gay, like man gay because of Transformers? That's so silly to me, but I understand now.
actually pretty important. I would recommend a sturdier, hopefully a bit sharper knife for the actual
Ugh, I don't like this.
cut.
I'm feeling phantom pain for my computer.
If that part makes it in the video, everyone's going to scream at me for cutting towards myself.
That's so real.
Now I'm just trying to connect the corner
Now that he's pointing it out, yeah, why is he cutting it like that?
lines, but
His thumb is so close.
completely match up, so I'm just trying to bridge them.
She's asking Reddit confessional questions. You're right, I would find the answer on Reddit. You're so right.
Nice big knife. Now what we need to do
So, as you can see, I don't recommend this method. Yeah, this is...
pulling up the polarizing filter.
Oh.
Remember, there is glue under this entire thing. So while you can pull it up, sometimes you do really need to chisel under there and separate the polarizing filter from the actual panel.
What?
So the reason why you want a nice clean cut with probably a nicer knife around the perimeter is once you kind of get started with your chisel, as you go along the side, where you cut should just kind of come... Oh, that part should go in the video. That's bad.
This entire time we were saying that.
Cutting towards
And it's gonna be glass, right? That's funny.
The reason why you want a nice clean cut with your probably sharper knife around the perimeter is so that when you're moving along with the chisel, the perimeter actually comes up. So as you can see here, I'm pushing
Whoa.
in.
Transformer Yuri? I need to find Transformer Yuri, bro. I realize I like women more than men because of Transformers Yuri art. Does that count? Absolutely, because it's still like silly cars together.
Edge. When you enter the first time with your chisel, it's probably going to be a little bit messy, but once you start going, everything does get easier. Another helpful trick is to not necessarily pull the polarizing filter all the time and kind of rip it off, but hold it up so you can get your chisel under there more easily.
Whoa.
Room like I do now, it's much easier to do this at the beginning.
I think I want to perform gore on a monitor now. This is amazing.
Got this whole
Oh my god. I do want to do gore on a computer like this and just peel it off and disregard all his safety warnings.
Now I will note
Because, oh my god. If you smash the Transformers so hard, can you make their horn honk? That's so bad, Alice.
it is going quite a bit faster. Another thing that's helping me
Fill me up the last 2.5 hours. We talked about Transformers. We talked about Nintendo boycott. We talked about Target. We talked about. Now we're looking at tech torture. See, to me, this is cool. There's a bunch of videos I can watch right now about, hey, we're going to destroy this console. And it's cool, and I understand the appeal, but something like this, it's kind of sexy. It's more sexier to me than I'm going to smash this with a hammer. This is so cool. Although I would like to also watch a video of a dude smashing things with hammers. She forgot about, oh yeah, Malcolm in the Middle and the corrido. We're also gonna probably try to learn to do that on the guitar. Got my boycotty going for Nintendo. That's awful. I'd be putting them together cause of that. And Steam Deck in 7 household. I will not share my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck is $1 billion. That thing will be mine and mine alone. I'll give it to my siblings with a wired remote because I don't want their grubby hands on it. I'll be a nice sister and let them have it projected through the TV, but I won't let them touch it. Do you want a free DS? Can you give me a free DS? Do you want my location? I'll give you my location if you give me a free DS XL. It has to be a 3DS XL. All I have to do is praise Jesus. No. Avi, do you know about Gallagher? I don't know.
Not that much off of Amazon, and we'll try each method, see which one's better.
Whoa.
Just a note is that this stuff on the screen isn't actually slashes or...
Oh, mine is the OG first release. No XL, but still homebrewed. You'd give it away? I'd feel awful. Oh yeah, Avi, I'll let you borrow the AR glasses during golf cut to see if you like the concept. I'd be down for it, Dad, if you would be so nice to do so. Did anyone tell you look extra dimensional today? No, but thank you for telling me that. I'm fine giving it away. Fuck it. Michelle, you're so nice. What the fuck? That I don't... You want... No way. No, I can't. No way. Beggars can't be choosers. What the fuck? Why you ask for a specific one when offered? Because I don't want to have this... Because that's so special. Michelle, do you have videos you recorded of yourself in the DS? I would hate for you to need to wipe that to give it to me fresh. I do not want to have yours, because yours, no way. No way is not precious. No way. Which how is love? No.
Hey, do we have Gooby gone?
I barely use it. No, but still. Which how is the most generous man ever to do. I only play Pokemon there. I don't know if I'd be okay with it living with myself. I don't know how the 3DS looks. Not the DS. I only had the 3DS XL, but not the 3DS, so I wouldn't know how big it is in comparison, or smaller. And then there's DS.
So one thing I would recommend is making sure that you let your whatever goo removal stuff you use
Goo removal.
for probably a while.
That's what they call your mom last night.
Pat it off and take it off nicely, and then do it again and let it sit.
Like as big as your palm extended. Okay, that's decent enough. I think I'll think about this, Michelle, okay? And I want you to think about it too.
I saw used the chisel blade, which was recommended on a few guides online, saying that the blade definitely wouldn't scratch the monitor. But there are lines going along the monitor that you can see from just the edge of the knife. So a little bit disappointed in that, and yeah, try to make sure that your solvent solution does more of the work than you do, and I think you'll be fine.
Dude, imagine being a guy growing up and then working for Linus.
I'm gonna try to get this monitor.
That would be so cool.
I knew those wires were gonna be a problem.
Oh.
One thing, again, to take note of is you can do this with pretty much whatever panel you want, but I recommend going my route and buying some kind of cheap panel off some dude who's moving on Craigslist.
That's so real. Honestly, I had my fun playing Tomodachi Life, so I'm good. I like that you say Wicho's name like Wichow. I do, because it has an OU. Ow.
And then check out the alignment.
Would you rather Goo Remover Mother or James Bond Burger Sister? This is getting ridiculous. I love it. She hates freeloading. I just feel guilty for taking away someone's baby.
Okay, so it works. A kind of frustrating thing happened while we were going though.
Uh-oh.
Nothing went wrong with the actual removal of the polarizing filter or anything, but it seems like the inverter on the monitor died at some point in time. So if I shove this guy on here and change the source, you'll see it works, but then goes away. almost immediately. So we're gonna go through the rest of it. I'm gonna make some glasses. I'm gonna test some things, but pretty disappointed that the monitor died.
Is that how big the glasses had to?
I'm gonna have to kind of.
Oh yeah, I remember this approach then too.
Try to figure out what orientation these things need to go before I cut them.
Which I was like, ka-chow from Cars. Yeah, that's how I assume it's pronounced, right? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a cable thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now I know from just not letting go of it that this part needs to be going up. Use my lens that I popped out of my glasses earlier. Squish that kind of against.
Against? Which I was the Cars from Cars that everyone wants to. No, not true.
And then I'm just.
Who did you guys like in Cars, by the way? Did you like the green one, the blue one, or the red one? I like the blue one, but he had a wife, and I also liked his wife. She's pretty too. The green one was interesting to me, but as a kid, I hated evil characters, so I liked the blue one.
I think that works so far.
I think it's so funny as a kid. I couldn't fathom people loving villains. I was like, what? You like the bad guys? That makes you bad or something like that because I was a baby. Now I'm an adult. Also, does the video quiet because DMCA? Oh, is it quiet? My bad.
They actually work.
No love for Mater. All right, guys. How many of you guys really wanted Mater like that?
There we go.
I didn't like any of them. I love Cars as a series. I like the Cars from 2 that taught Ka-chow guy how to drift.
Can't really see it all that well.
That's from the first one, though. He taught him how to. Wait, no.
And then hold those over.
I need to watch Cars 2 again then. What if we watch the Cars 2 movie? You liked, what's his name? Ford? No.
Over the lens. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have no idea when this works because I'm not actually gonna be able to see it.
And then it dies.
So the project worked, the monitor didn't, but the inverter dying had nothing to do with what we did for the project. So
Surely nothing to do.
10-year-old flat
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is gonna have to be retired and recycled after this, but oh well. I would still
Finally, I can watch. I can read my
I
VN.
just wouldn't necessarily recommend getting a very old monitor or one that you don't trust. I bought this one off Craigslist for $30 or something, and I only tested it for about 2 minutes 2 weeks ago, and now fast forward 2 weeks, the inverter's dead. Things are
Yeah,
bad.
that makes sense. It means a car heaven, a car hell. What even is a car sin? Oh yeah, because the Pope was in there, the Pope Mobile from all what, for all what means. I remember the Pope Mobile from the second movie. How goes the disappointment of Tooth Doctoring? The disappointment will go Wednesday, and I'm excited for it. My appointment because I've lost my teeth a bunch this month. I heard Cars 3 is great. I watched it in theaters and I tore up a little bit. My condolences to the Pope. I'm sorry you had to die right after Easter so Amelia and Watson could be reborn again. There's applicable applicable covers too, Avi, what restricts the side and angle. Oh, those work. Yeah, there's also those too. Wait, can I do that on my monitor then? Can I apply those covers on my monitor?
Let it sit again. Do that a few times so that you
I
don't
never
have to
thought of
scrape
doing
the glue.
that.
It should come off much more evenly.
Yeah.
And a better time.
Oh wow, I never thought about that.
Honestly,
I'm sorry the mere sight of JD Vance vaporized you, Mr. Pope. Yeah, I don't know what he did to you, man, but I'm sorry he was the last guy you had to see. I also would die because he's like, you're not like the memes with the... Do you think when the Pope looked at JD Vance, he just saw those edits instead? I think I would. I don't even know what he normally looks like anymore.
They're really easy to wear too. I mean, they're
Use too much right-wing hockey. Hockey?
And they do a great job of it. Something that's pretty great is that their products are naturally antimicrobial.
Anyone wants to buy this? I'm going to the boxer store. Wait, what color would you guys wear? Would you wear that orange one I just saw? Thank you for the hydrate pickle, Nick. Thank you. We are not skipping the
experiment where you get the silver ones and see how long you can wear them until they, you know, like actually smell. For science. Anyways, by the way, if you hit up the Mac,
he wants me to be a stinky boy. $24 for boxers.
So, I don't know.
That's interesting. I apologize on behalf of Ohio for Vance. It appears our primary export truly is horrible people. Orange boxers means your crotch is a work zone. Wait, that's actually kind of swag.
Press the like button. get
You're
subscribed,
cooking,
favorite,
Alice.
share
I
all
like that. It's like, we need to have
on
men at
Amazon, use our
work to
Amazon
handle this
affiliate
tool.
code,
Wink, wink.
Buy some of our shirts in the link in the video description down below. Or
You
become a
should have been
contributor
more
on the
grateful,
forum.
Francis. That's so
Go see other
ominous.
crazy
Those
projects
edits were
reaching
swirling
conclusion.
around his
Find
visions like
follow
vengeful
builds, which
phantoms in his
follow
final
category
moments.
crazy.
I bet they were, and I'm so sorry that he was so evil like that. What was I gonna say? Hello, Pickle Nick. We were just yapping and yapping. It's already been, oh my god, it's barely been 2.5 hours of stream. Honestly, I feel like this is one of the longer stream days. I'm just like, we talked about so many topics back to back to back until the meds hit that I totally forgot what we were gonna do. Not what we were gonna do, but like how we got here. We talked about Fable. We talked about consoles again. I played Minish Cap. I'm playing through Minish Cap right now. I guess I should put that in the backlog update, honestly. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. I'm playing through Minish Cap. It's very silly. I like it so much. It's so silly. I'm barely on the part where the cap arrives because I didn't realize while I was playing it that you can kind of skip through the dialogue. I let them play out. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And the dialogue speed was very slow. So I was like, oh, do I want to finish this game if all the dialogue, like, it punishes me for talking to an NPC by having the slowest moving text? But then I realized what I needed to do exactly with it, and I was silly. This title of the stream only talks about the teeth doctor. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna see the teeth doctor Wednesday. I'm so excited. One, because I also think I have a cavity. See, you're barely getting to the first dungeon. Yeah, I finally figured out how to stretch things like the mushroom, how to yoink the mushroom and push the lever to make the block. Yeah, you remember right, Mac Lanky? You played it a lot. What was I gonna say? Sorry, hiccup. Also, hi, Mac Lanky. I barely learned that the Minish Cap was also on the Game Boy. It was on the Nintendo 3DS. That's awesome. I barely learned that the Minish Cap game was on the Game Boy Advance in 2004. I thought the GBA was like an old console because new gen, quote unquote, new gen consoles to me feel like when they have two nipples. Well, I guess the 3DS still only had one nipple, so like the joystick. Why you got the braces if you're too silly to prevent cavities? Because I ate gummies too much. Avi's new to the whole singer thing. Forgive her for just learning how to yoink her mushroom. Yeah, exactly. I never had that kind of game mechanic before. It's interesting. But yeah, it's really silly. Oh, this was developed by Capcom? What the hell is Capcom? Capcom developed Minish Cap? That's weird to my brain. I don't know anything about The Legend of Zelda, so yeah, whatever happened to the Capcom Zelda team? Yeah, okay, there's a YouTube video on it that I could watch. That makes sense. I mean, the original DualShock controller did release on the PS1. DualShock controller, did it have two nipples still? Oh, it was released for the PS1? Then what games would have it? Hold on. Yeah, this is someone here. Part of the reason for me to believe that the why a lot of PS1 games didn't support the right analog stick after the... Hold on. Okay, no, I had to click the link to read it. Wait, this was PS1? I thought it was PS2. Capcom were the people who made Street Fighter. Yeah, that's why I was just like, why was there a Capcom Zelda when Nintendo is Nintendo? I'm silly. Oh! Open image, new tab. Like, this is what I mean. Wait, did they always have two nipples on it? Is this AI? Oh my god, I'm looking at an AI generated image. I might be stupid. What am I looking at? Your lisp. Are you gonna lisp when you don't have your braces anymore, Avi? Your lisp is so iconic. It is... it is, it will still be there, I promise you. I will still have a lisp. I always talked very silly, even before the braces. Don't worry, nothing will change about your favorite wasp. Okay, this is a not generated one, hopefully. Yeah, this is not generated. So the PS1, that's interesting. I need to read more about this. This doesn't make sense in my head. How do you have... Okay, this is weird. How come there were... Okay, I'm learning a lot of things today. Freaking Nintendo and PlayStation were busy. How did Nintendo develop a handheld console and the GameCube at the same time? And how did the PlayStation make two different kind of controllers at the same time? How long did the PS1 last in its lifetime? Because the PS2 was released when? I'm learning things. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Why did they develop it with analog stick? 2 analog sticks. And why is that like the thing to do? PS1 lasted a while. PlayStation 1 game. Okay, let me go see. Read about it. Background. It has a very cool background. PlayStation 1 is an anomaly to me. I've never touched it, but there's so many cool stuff about learning with it. The PS1 was from 1994 to 2000. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it was released in 1994 to the 2000s. Thank you for putting that into perspective, like timeline wise. Thank you. And then PlayStation 2 release. PlayStation 2. Games started needing joysticks, so they had to add joysticks. Like, what game specifically? Like, we could have just had one nipple, or like just the D-pad forever. Wait, no, GameCube. GameCube, huh? Like, GameCube would also have PlayStation. Actually, I don't know shit about anything. GameCube. Because the GameCube had one nip. No, 2. I don't know, I'm 20 years old. If you want to know more kerfuffle, to be more kerfuffle, the PS1 had a dual stick controller that didn't have rumble, hence the Dual Shock name on the ones that did have rumble. Wait, so you could buy one without rumble? That's so silly. When did the rumble system come in? Because if the Dual Shock... Wait, so did the Dual Stick and the Dual Shock come out at the same time? PlayStation... I need to Google stuff more about it. PlayStation Dual Shock and Dual Stick. So Dual Stick... Wait. 1. PlayStation 1. Wait, why? N64 had a joystick. N64? N64. I don't know what I'm looking at. N64. Oh, it did! It had one! It had one singular nipple. That's why you were able to play Super Mario on the DS. I believe the non-rumble one came out first. That was the one with no nipples, right? It was non-nipple, non-rumble. Right? 1900s gaming is so history class. Unironically, it is to me. Wait, so what is Nintendo 64 like as a concept in general? Wait, so how would I be able to play N64 games if my Mii U doesn't have any nipples to play with the stick? No, it had 2 nipples, no rumble. Oh, 2 nipples, no rumble. And then 2 nipples with rumble. I'm learning a lot. Wait, so why did the N64 had a nipple and then like the next console didn't? Why didn't the Game Boy have any? Why didn't the Game Boy Advance have any? But the Nintendo 64 does. Am I stupid? Okay, because there's the there's the Famicom, NES, SNES, and then 64. Game Boy with no joystick? Game Boy. I mean, I guess because it's portable, so they wouldn't need to have a... Please don't show my address. They wouldn't need to have nipples, right? It's a Nintendo console. I bet it was just a neat thing and not a necessary thing. Interesting. So are there some games on... Huh. Nintendo likes to experiment with stuff. I guess they just saw the little joystick and then they're just like, no, thank you. I don't want it anymore. But then if I have my Mii U, can I not be able to play some... Huh, okay, this is interesting to me. I guess, would it be like if I don't have the nipple, I could just use a D-pad then? For my emulation devices? I'm guessing because G64, GBA was more focused on 2D based. Oh! As the joystick was primarily used for 3D games. Oh, okay, then that makes sense to me too as well. I guess the N64 was like... Because they had Mario 64, and that was 3D, and that was an awesome game. Probably because of the demand of having a joystick in the first place, handheld games didn't require as many degrees of freedom as house consoles. I guess that's true. There's handhelds and house consoles. Okay. Nintendo likes to waste my fucking time. That's what it is. Okay, hold on. No, that's handhelds. Look. That's the wrong image. Look. Is that a nipple? No nipples, no nipples, no nipples. Slightly larger, still no nipples. Nipples, no nipples, no nipples. Nipples. I'm sorry I'm saying nipples so much. GBA was also a period where they tried to put a lot more 3D stuff in there, plus SNES games get ports. I'm learning so much today. I'm learning about the stick, the analog sticks. No, the dialogue. What are they called? Sticks. Sticks. What do you call the stick? Nipples? Yeah, the sticks. I keep forgetting their name. Analog sticks? Joysticks. Okay, I'll just call them joysticks. I just say the nipples. It's so much easier for my head. Okay. Well, I do like this layout that Nintendo has for their online service thingy. Analog Joy-Con. Yeah. Game Boy 10 COSE non... This is not English. I don't know why I pulled it out to read it. Wow. I see. I'm learning so much here, you guys. You guys are the ones to educate me on so many things. I feel smarter talking to you guys, and yet so silly. This thing, what is this? This is the Game Boy Advance? Hold on. I also like that you guys also call it nipples with me, so that's nice. Okay. What? No. If you include Japan, the Game Boy Advance has a lot of versions of the same portable being released. Super common would there be the red, and uncommon would be silver. To the very rare Celebi green GBA. Is rare? That's funny. Yeah, it's an advance right there, dude. Wait, so the Game Boy Color is different for I know, but oh, the advance and the color are different. Okay. And then this is where you tilt. Yeah, it goes for hundreds now. The advanced? Oh, yeah, everything with Nintendo is $1 billion. Ooh, okay. I'm learning so much. Pink! I like the pink one. Oh my god, this is so cool. Is this advanced switch out? I like the screens where they look a little bit foggy because you can see through them. Those are the coolest screens ever. Okay, BRB heading home. Goodbye, ladies. What time is it? It is about to be 10 minutes before the 3-hour mark. I'll probably end stream soon, unfortunately. I got a lot to do today. Starting homework for next week. I got a little magazine article I gotta write up on for my graphic design class. I got stream stuff to do. I think a lot of people prefer the shape of the original Game Boy Advance, but it doesn't have backlight, which makes playing it without any direct lighting difficult. That is interesting. I don't know what the screen would look like in real life, so I don't know what you're talking about, but that's interesting that it didn't have a strong light. Who that 3D Wasp on my stream? It's me! There's a modded one with a backlight screen because the first version didn't have one. They cost $150 on eBay. That's pretty good. I would not get a Game Boy Advanced, personally. Actually, I would for WarioWare. No, I wouldn't. No. I would not because I think the 3D, as a zoomer, the Wii, the DS, the 3DS, and the PS Vita interest me. And the Vita has nipples and can play maybe visual novels. Does the PS Vita have any visual novels? I know it has a Persona 5, right? Get a Game Boy Advance SP or just play the games emulated. I'll do emulated for sure. What's SP? I love my Game Boy Advance. I carried it in my purse so I can play Metroid while I'm waiting. That's awesome. PS Vita has Persona 5. Got you. The Vita has a lot of visual novels, but a lot of them are in Japanese. Dang it. I need to get my Nihongo up, dude. I've been saying I've been learning it and then I forgot. The Vita, the Persona 4 Golden, got you. So I can finally do what no Persona gamers have done and play the game. That's interesting. There it is. A link to the past. I've never played this one. I might play this one next then. Oh, I do want to play the Vita so I can play Mortal Kombat. I know this is not the Vita. This is the Game Boy Advance, but still. VNs were the only thing being released on Vita as it enters end of life. Ooh, so maybe I can get into it. I do need to up my Japanese. Do you think I should just play visual novels in Spanish? That'd be funny as fuck. Okay, my break's over. Bye! I know there are Miku games on the Vita. That's cool. Okay, so I need the Vita. Okay, get a laptop so you can play all the VN stuff if you are no sabo. I do want to get the Steam Deck for the VNs, if I'm gonna be honest. Cause yeah, that's why. Cause Windows interface. Yes, you should. I want to get a Vita and then the Steam Deck because I want to get the Steam Deck to play Windows games and the Vita to play games that I can carry with me. And I want to hoard things, and then I want the 3DS XL because I'm selfish and it's nostalgia. And then I want to get a real Wii, but I don't know how buying a secondhand Wii would work, and I don't know if it's reliable and if it'll be nice to me or if I'm going to break it and cry because I don't know who to send it to and I'm scared I'm going to get scammed. XL for the 3DS? Yeah, the XL. No, not the XL. The 3DS. The 3DS XL. The Game Boy Advance is also home to a large majority of the fake video game market, to the point I had to learn to be able to tell the difference between a real Pokemon Fire Red and a fake one, where I worked on my video game store job. That is so unfortunate, actually. There's always some scummy loser, basement-dwelling scammer, like, scheming, and it should be illegal. Like, to just try to sell it to a major, like, gaming store like yourself, where they're just like, I swear this is the real thing. Like, it should be as illegal as contraband to do that, honestly. But obviously not to, like, secondhand markets. Like, if someone wants to buy, like, a ROM hacked cartridge because maybe they just thought it'd be cool, then that's fine. But if it's, like, to an official store, then it's like, I think we should call the police and be like, get this guy! Throw his ass in jail! He's trying to rob us! Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to rob an official business. That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion. I'm being silly. I'm being so silly. The main way to be able to tell a real one from a fake one is looking at the chipboard by looking at his backside, because fake ones will try to trick you by imitating the logo and label as close as possible. I'm glad that you had the job and not me, because I'd be like, damn, this is real. But I think that's funny that you say if it's fake, it'll try to look really close to the original. It is illegal to sell something with a copyrighted name that you don't own the copyright to. Yeah, that is illegal too, but I mean, so like to an official store like Jax's was, where they just try to rob your register by handing you a fake one. But laws are complicated. I'm not Saul. I'm not a lawyer. I only recently heard a little spoiler that Saul went to online school. That's fucking awesome for the time that Better Call Saul was written. When was it written? When was the show aired? Avispa, do you own the copyright of Mexican Wasps? Yes, I am all of them. Every single one of them. Right now. Cheaters. Yeah, scammers. Holy fuck. I know, I'm pretty cool like that. There will be an ad in about 5 minutes. I think I will end the stream soon enough. I'm sorry if you guys will miss me. When I used to be into retro gaming collecting, I got really good at popping the PCB out of the cartridge to see if it was real. What's the PCB? PCB. Cartridge PCB. Oh, damn. Let me look up Game Boy cartridge PCB. Damn, what is this? I will never understand how anything fits into a little cartridge. But that's so cool. I love that. When I got my first Xbox from a game store, then I brought it for a dude for modding, and it was already modded. That's funny as hell. The logic board of the actual cartridge surrounded by the plastic shell, so you just dug under that. That's insane. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking would happen to me now if I were to buy a 3DS XL off market. It already would be homebrewed, because how else would you get it to operate now that the stores are gone? How would it taste to take a bite out of that? I think even joking about biting this, oh my god. I don't know how tiny machines like this work. This is scary. Hold on, this is a Kirby Dreamland is all in there. Yep, tastes like cashews. Ew. Alright, what game did you bite it out of? What game was it? Tell us what game tasted like cashews, AK. Does it smell like cashews too? Well, it was a used model, but bro, they didn't even check if it's modified. True. Dude, that reminds... okay, so what happened to a friend that is not me, because that would be illegal and bad, is that they wanted to upgrade their phone, right? However, I don't know how it happened, but my friend told me that at some point their their back camera just stopped working for some reason. We don't know why it didn't. I think they just dropped it so hard that the back... No. I know why. It's because they had an uncle that knew how to operate and fix iPhones for a cheap price for the family. However, if you're not officially licensed to operate your iPhone, they will brick your phone. Because iPhone has a monopoly and no right to repair rights. And so my uncle tried to fix my phone that I broke the screen of, and it destroyed my back camera for some reason. So, I mean, my friend's back camera. So my friend was just like, "Hello, Mom, I would like to trade my phone for the new one because my phone is an iPhone 6 and a decade old now." And their mom was like, "Of course." And so they went to their service provider together. And the daughter was like, "Hey, by the way, my back camera doesn't work." And I think they said if we want to do a trade for phones, we have to make sure it works 100%. And then the mom was like, "Hush, just don't say anything, okay?" So my friend walked into the service provider with the guy, the salesperson, and were so nervous, and their hands was like the clammiest. And they don't get clammy hands like ever. So they were just so nervous that they were gonna get caught trying to trade in a phone, and they just had to stay quiet and not say anything. But the phone passed the test, so they were able to go from an iPhone 6 to a 14. But they still feel like a criminal to this day. The dude did check the camera, but it was the front-facing camera. They didn't turn it around because it was turned around towards us, and that's weird. And every day, my friend thinks that they're just gonna realize and get tossed in jail and arrested, and then the phone, and then everything will be original priced. And LMAO, the real criminal is Apple. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I don't think it should have bricked her phone back camera, and thank goodness it was only just back camera, because, man, Apple is just criminal for that. Absolute criminals. People like that should really blow up. You think so? But you know, what's wrong? Like, what do they do to trade in phones anyways? Obvious, OJ. This was my friend, not me, by the way. Not me at all. This was my friend, because I would never admit to a story that's incriminating like that, because it's illegal. Very, very illegal, by the way. So, hopefully my friend is in jail now. But yeah, that was an interesting story. Apples are like really expensive. They are. I remember I used to want a MacBook just because it would be so easier to send files from my computer to my phone and organize this library, because if you try anything else, it is not nice. iPhone like uses a different file format, so it's not cooperative with Windows. It's a scam. I wish I never had an iPhone. I wish I had like an Android. But then I wouldn't be a VTuber, or it'd be a little harder to be a VTuber, so I'm a little bit happy. Chicken Jockey, hello, welcome. We are about to end stream soon, unfortunately. I will go ahead and look for a raid target, but it was fun shooting shit with you guys. I will be productive after stream. I will learn Heisenberg, Corrido. That was really fun. I had a fun time talking about that, so I will try to do so. We are going to raid. I will try to look for a raid. Wow. That's so cool. Sorry, I got interrupted. Sorry, I got interrupted. Oh, there's so many cool VTubers online today. I'm so indecisive right now. Wait, hold on. I do want to look into more retro VTubers as well. That's a thing too. I need to get into more retro VTubers too, because because you guys are also cool, and I would like to also interact with other people that play older games as well. Although the definition of retro is very variant. I need to read more whatchamacallit. Do I want to say it? No. 3D model looking crisp. Hi, Abby. Welcome, Balthros. I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry. Hello, it's nice to see you. I will raid one person who's doing a Nuzlocke. I don't play much Nintendo, but their model looks really cute. Retro isn't even retro anymore. Wii is retro. Hell yeah, it is. Because I would like my hands on that, honestly. If Wii is retro, that means I'm going to show you guys so many of my favorite games when I was a baby. And I'm excited for that. Anyways, I'm going to raid... Your mom is retro. Your mom... My mom is retro the way she's going to cost $1 million to purchase, dude. I'm getting distracted. Anyways, yes, like I said, I would like to raid more retro VTubers. More VTubers that like older games too. And also with the PS Vita, I would be able to play Monster Hunter, and that would be cool. Your mom's a goof remover. Yeah, well, I'm gonna James Bond burger your sister. Can that be the raid? That can't be the raid message for a new raider, because that's scary and they gotta be in on the joke to understand it. Ooh, your model is cute too. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Grandpa Gamer Raid. No, what if they're not grandpa? What if they just like older games? Okay, here it's gonna be Dewey EXE. They have a very cool model and a very cool stream setup. I really like it. Wait, is that Philip? Anyways, like I was saying, I can't wait to raid. Your mom is retro because, Zelda too. Call your mom retro the way she's running. Guys, what are some games with innuendos that I can imply sex with your mom with? She retro the way she'll pong my balls back and forth. That's really good. I like that one. Oh, I was gonna say raid the Batats video games. Oh, damn. DOS till it's finished. 10,000 hours. That's a lot of hours. I think we could raid... They're insane. Anyways, wait, what's DOS? Wait, I've never seen this before. I wouldn't be opposed to raiding Bat. Oh. DOS the number? Oh, DOS! Oh. Alright, I feel really embarrassed now. DOS, wow. I might be stupid. I don't know why I saw the word DOS and didn't think it was 2. Uno! She forgot what 2 was. Windows DOS. I'm sorry. I'm silly. Okay, let's go raid. Okay, I'll raid Bats for Monster Hunter 2. Then. I'm sorry. Alright, Bat at video game. Windows Defender. Shut up, I'm sorry. Hold on, what will be the raid message for Bat before I start the raid? Oh god, I want my hands on a PS Vita now. Are your drugs working? Sounds like you need a refund. They might be getting weaker. Let's see, there's 3 refills and I think I had 15 days of them. I just need to recount. Oh yeah, I probably should be taking my pills more. Anyways, what was I gonna say? That is not gonna be the raid. We're not using nipples raid. That is scary. Days since Avi hasn't recognized the Spanish word. 0. It's always has been 0. We're getting banned. Yeah, we can't use nipples raid. Raid message for Bat. They like Monster Hunter. Is Bat cosplaying as that scary monster guy? No. They're just white. I'll be happy to be banned for the... No, you don't. Weak drugs. They should hit the gym. Just say you aren't affiliated with me. No, because it says from Raider now as a highlighted feature. It's silly. Kesu Lover Raider raid. Yeah! You know what? Go for it. Kesu Love raid. And then Doro. They're just white as crazy. They are white! Their model is white right now! Look, you'll see. That is white colored hair and dress. That's why I thought it was like a Kasu cosplay. I was like, that's cute, but maybe it's not. Maybe they're just white. because I like that color. I want to be subversive. Anyways, have a good night, y'all. It is 2 p.m. for me. I will be heading out and trying to be productive, working on school, working on VTuber stuff, everything, all the source, all the likes, what's in my DMs, nothing. Okay, good. She's Albanian. I love the Nikkei Dota. It's going to be an official figure. I know, it's so good, right? I'm never going to touch that game, but Mex commissioned it for me, and it's so cute. She's Albanian. Got you. No way is she actually. I thought she never confirmed anything. She just is tired of people asking. Oh, whatever. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye. Did I started the raid? Did I not start the raid? Oh, I didn't. I was gonna end stream and then I was like, wait, I don't see the countdown. Why isn't it counting down? Abby, thanks for the stream. Bye. It was nice seeing you all. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. I'll miss you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm silly. That was actually a skill issue on my part. You know what? Disgusting. Parasocial. I'm sorry. So silly. Silly lit. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, parasocial! You need to log off!